Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1. We're starting in this crazy series with me, Mr. Jordan, TaToH Red Tatars on the left, and Mr. Yosa Blue on the right, Magyars. And this is a series that is gonna be exciting. I mean, for me, it's exciting only starting, and I hope it's gonna be a banger, an amazing one, Mr. Jordan. Thank you for being with me.
Man, thanks again for having me, and yeah, I'm super excited as well. This, in theory, should be the best quarterfinal set, I would assume. Both players just so close to each other in terms of skills. And now, if we analyze the map on the left-hand side, as you mentioned, man, we have TaToH here playing in the red trunks, and his map, that is not the typical map which tells me King of the Desert 5 here. It is way more close than what we have seen so often already here in this tournament. He has very nice woods in the south. Main gold berries are in the front, however, but he can wall that very easily as well with military buildings, get some houses in as well. And there on the left-hand side on the top, next to his main gold, it is very easy to wall that as well. And yeah, main stone in the back as well. So I personally would not complain about TaToH's map for the first game map.
No, you wouldn't. But you know, yesterday was 4-0. We have changed the map without telling to anyone. All the maps are going to be closed. 1 hour games today, so we finish tomorrow. You know.
I like that. I like that.
I like that. No, well, you know, there is a 5% of a possibility generation to be like this. 5%, and we got it. We got this generation. And now I want you to tell me, what do you think about Mr. Yo map, Mr. Jordan?
So before answering, I was looking, TaToH was trying to go for the lane map, and that is something we usually never see from TaToH, because TaToH, he doesn't like to lane, right? But he even has to adapt to the entire situation on this tournament, and just being able to lane instead of pushing the deer in can give you an advantage. However, there's always a risk involved, because with the deer, if you push the deer, you have 100% confirmation that you will get that food in, right? With the laming potential, you don't always have the 100% information that you would be able to get the laming in. So there's always a risk involved there. Anyway, coming back to a question, Mr. Yo's map looks a little bit more closed compared to the standard Arabias, which we have seen here. But as you said, 5% possibility. His main gold is on the hill, but it's a little bit more to the side compared to TaToH's main gold. And main stone is very much in the front. Not the biggest deal though, especially with Magyars. You don't depend on stone as much as on other civilizations. And the forests are very big there as well. So he can wall very, very easily. I feel like Mr. Yo has a perfect map to go scouts, wall, and just play with scouts, honestly.
Okay. Well, I have to give a shout out with your permission, Mr. Jordan, because someone just, and I didn't notice. I was so focused with you in the games, and I just noticed it. Someone messaged me. Someone donated 150, and I have to say thank you so much, because for the goal is insane. Sorry, Mr. Jordan, to point out, but when people support like this, we have to point it out. We have to point it out. You know, it's pretty sick.
You don't have to be sorry about that one, man. I would do the same in your shoes, like. The $150 is just amazing. And, you know, the tournament deserves all the support it's getting. So keep on going there.
Thank you, Mr. Jordi, because my goal is, you know, this is a big one, a huge one, but I hope that it's not going to be the last this year. I'm talking this year. So I hope that we can make another one this year. And pretty strong too. Anyway, TaToH, without pushing the deers, that he's trying to push the deers in between those two wood lines, but he's on the way to feudalage at the same time that his opponent, as you can see, 19 population right now, and they're going to go scout, right?
Yeah, pretty sure. Man, look at the... oh god, look at the deer luring by Mr. Yo. This is kind of a Doubt lure.
Oh, okay.
You can tell Mr. Yo played against Doubt previous set.
Yeah. Oh my god, Jordi. Okay, let's see now. And now he's exploring his opponent. He's walling already TaToH. Mr. Yo find already the main goal. Now I'm checking the fog of war right now. And he sees he's doing the barracks, so he knows that there's no militias. And when you see that your opponent is doing the barrack right now, I mean, it's still time to make militias, but it's unlikely, right?
Yeah, at this point, we're 8 minutes into the game. We know it's too late, right? And it will be the scout opening for both players, as you mentioned. 18 villagers for both of them. And I find it very interesting because TaToH right now is in a perfect situation map-wise because he has almost walled his entire map. And what you definitely want to prevent here, if you play against Megars, is that the scouts of the Megar is able to harass you, right? And TaToH prevents that by having those early walls, so there is not going to be any threat whatsoever. TaToH will add a stable here, build. I don't think he will go too crazy with the scouts. You don't usually want to compete too much against the scouts of Megars. I think he will add 2 maximum just to get a little bit of safety, get a little bit of control here. And then he will stop it, and then he will try to transition. Most likely into archer ranges as well, because you don't really want to go a stable fight against the Megars here.
Definitely you don't want that. And now we see how Mr. Yo is gonna wall too. And then if Mr. Yo hold the position, I will prefer a little bit his position. Why? Because the scouts are gonna be cheaper, and because he's walling later. He has to spend a lot of resources TaToH right now, so that should definitely hurt a little bit his economy. He left the house without build. I think he make a mistake there with a shift Q. As you can see, look at on the left where the scout is from Mr. Yo, and it's a little bit a mistake for sure. And now he's walling more. Got to be careful. 2 scouts are coming, but now Mr. Yo is just gonna try to defend to get the same position. And this game for sure is gonna go for castle, because when both players are going to be wall, we might have a 20-21 minute castle. It's maximum. I don't know what you think.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, one thing I praise so much about Mr. Yo is his decision making. And you could see, he saw the walls by TaToH, and he knows exactly he's not going to be able to deal any damage to TaToH, so he will use his military defensively to get himself into the same spot as his opponent, fully walls, right? So that's exactly what he's doing. He will not take any damage here whatsoever. And both players will transition into Castle Age. Main question here is, how are they going to approach it? I expect the archer ranges from TaToH here with the CA play. Maybe even earlier archer range with archers, with crossbows then in Castle Age. Could be an option as well.
Yeah, what I don't know is what is Mr. Yo going to do. I wouldn't be surprised he played kind of arena style. I don't know, maybe light gas for a while to see what he's doing his opponent and a monastery right away. I don't think he want to try to compete with Cavarces, because if you try to compete with Cavarces against TaToH, if TaToH's got Thumbry for free, you're gonna be behind.
Exactly, and that is the big issue for Mr. Yo. So I'm very, very curious how Mr. Yo is going to approach this one. He's now getting himself gold as well. And on the other side, TaToH not on gold yet. We have... Okay, you can see the timing is like very, very similar, right?
It's the same.
It is kind of the same thing, yeah. Now, what I personally like to focus on in these kind of situations is how many farmers do each players have. So right now I see... Okay, Mr. Yo is dropping more and more, so you should have around 11 here if I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
and
he has 11.
TaToH on the other side. Yeah, he has only 9 so far, right? Something like that. So Mr. Yo has a little bit of advantage in that regard.
Well, I think it's a little bit normal. You usually are a little bit behind with the farms with TaToHs, because your food usually lasts a little bit longer thanks to the ship bonus. But still, both with Horse Collar, because they were expecting this kind of gameplay. When they see the civilizations, and with the map generation that the woodline is not only closer, is that this is the only generation possible that you get 4 woodlands around the TC. In general, it's 3 or 2 most of the generations. That's why in this map, Mr. Jordan, it's easier to wall.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've never seen this kind of map, honestly, in my practice games, in my tournaments games.
I think it's the second or third time in the tournament. And we are in the quarterfinals, so this is why it's a 5% of the generation, you know, like, it's very rare, but, well, it's nice because it creates, you know, different kind of games. It's not always the same, you know, like, the Arabians are going to be similar. Most of the cases it's gonna be aggressive, but there is potential to happen exactly this generation. And honestly, I'm not against that, you know, because I like to see also the full castles or even some Imperial battles, because we are not having super pause Imperial games. I mean, we have some, but not like super long games, which in my opinion, it should be. On Arabia, it should be more aggro. That's just my opinion,
Absolutely.
Mr. Jordi.
Absolutely. Like the Imperial Age fights are the ones which are so enjoyable, and we have been a little bit unfortunate with that. We haven't seen too much of these in this tournament, but I'm sure the way the game shapes out right now, it kind of goes into the direction of macro-orientated gameplay, and that always invites for Imperial Age.
Ooh, almost break it, man. Almost break it. He has to make another, and he's doing. He's coming down. He's walling complete. Almost getting inside. Okay. But now there is 3 scouts that is still hitting. Go ahead, Mr. Jordan.
That's the thing, man, right? Tatars, they get 25% extra damage bonus if they're on the hill. And therefore you can see that they're slapping down on this palisade wall pretty hard here. So that villager is effectively not working properly. Always gotta repair there. And TaToH, yeah, it takes some time until he will overchop here. But it is something he has to pay attention to, because he doesn't want to have a hole here. A hole could be devastating here. And as predicted, we see the archer range from TaToH here. Second archer range coming up as well. So he will have a nice timing advantage with the crossbows. On the other side, we see Mr. Yo. No archer range. So he will play...
Siege.
I expect him... Yeah, Siege, TCs.
Probably.
Macro-oriented.
Yeah. Probably Siege TC. And we were talking that they were going to go 20-21 maximum. No. 19 minutes. 19 minutes in Castle is both players is going to be. 19 minutes in Castle. You can see Mr. Yo with 37 villages, while TaToH 36 has been a little bit able to see the macro here for Yo 4 seconds only. As you can see, the archers are coming. And then now Mr. Yo is going to find that the archers are going to take those spears. Are going to be useless now because he's going archers. And those archers with Thambri definitely take absolutely everything very quick. And I'm just waiting for this Siege Workshop. As we were talking, Siege Workshop right away, and TC at the back of the boot, and Stone doing a couple of walls. So he's going for economy and Siege. And honestly, makes sense. But TaToH is even investing on husbandry. But now TaToH, Jordan, has to make damage, because Cav archers are not extremely cheap.
No, they are expensive, and he's even adding a third archer range here. So he is committed here. And by the looks of it, he's not going to be able to achieve too much here, as Mr. Yo is just fully walled here with houses and siege workshops here as well. So the only little space where TaToH potentially could make something happen is in the front here, in front of the stable of Mr. Yo on the hill. Add a siege workshop there, maybe, and then attack the palisade wall. That's something you could break into. And TaToH is able to kill a villager here on the top, so maybe he's going to be able to break in here. But the Mangonel is coming.
Yeah, he's gonna make a market and a house, and the Mangonel is going to be there. He doesn't mind too much to lose one village, because he knows that he has the Echo Lead. He has the second tone center. No bozo for any of the players. Not a lot of farming. Mr. Yo with the decisions, as you were talking, is his best strength. Is his best strength 100%. I have said many times, Jordan, that if Mr. Yo has the speed of some players that I don't even want to mention, because their speed is disgusting, Mr. Jordan, you know, Mr. Yo would be so I mean, he's already so difficult to beat, but even more, man.
Yeah.
Even more.
Absolutely. By the way, look at the food count of Mr. Yo. He has 800 food.
Only
800. That's absolutely insane. He's going to have such a great boom here. Continuously pumping out villages from all 3 TCs here. The big threat for him is if TaToH gets map control here with Siege as well. Because obviously with the CA, he has map control. But TaToH, due to the fact that he invested more into the army,
he's coming.
He will now have to... Yeah, he has to, right?
Yeah.
That is just a must. If he doesn't do it, he will just fall behind too heavily in terms of economy.
He's coming. Mr. Yo is coming. Siege Workshop is gonna be forward. We see the Cav archers already hitting. Now it's very important that Mr. Yo find out the villages that are coming. He didn't send yet. I mean, he has the foundation there, as you can see, but he will send it. It's quite a lot of Cav archers. He's already 15 Cav archers with Botkin. No ballistic, but he has the Thambri, remember? While Mr. Yo is just doing all the upgrades. Wheelbarrow, heavy plow. So what Mr. Yo should do? More siege to defend. When he sees this, he will spam Mangonels. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm just wondering, I expect him to... He doesn't have anything on stone yet, which is surprising. So I'm really curious which transition is he going to do. Is it going to be CA himself or is it going to be Knight? I think it has to be CA because of scalability. You want to have the CA as the mega player. And so far, still not the Siege Workshop has not been built yet. So TaToH is a little bit late on that regard, but you can see MrYo is doing such an amazing job to actively scout for any potential forward siege pushes. This is so clutch by him.
Yeah, and he's still not losing almost anything. He lost just one village only. He's already 7 villages ahead. To be honest, Jordan, 7 villages ahead, I don't think it's too much according to the amount of army TaToH has. Well, now 10 villages, and Wheelbarrow, no. He has a good economy. I mean, having Wheelbarrow, 10 villages more, good, very good resources in the back already, doing now the archery range. I think he's still have a good echo for sure. There's a Mangrel here. He's gonna lose some marches at the top of his third tone center, and now there is a Scorpion. He's gonna kill that Scorpion probably, or maybe not. Man, the Siege just eat the Cav Archers. You feel that the Cav Archers are not having a success in the tournament. I mean, pretty much they're losing all the games that the Cav Archers are being used, Mr. Jordan.
Well, doubt is out, right? So there's no one to make use of the CA.
Don't remind it. Don't remind it, man. Aye. Okay.
No, but the thing is also, right now with the CA, he's not really able to make too much things happen. However, he is idling the villagers a lot. So that itself is already very positive. MrYo gets the confirmation that there is indeed a Siege Workshop forward. Trying to get the villager, not going to happen. TaToH is on point here. And the Scorpions are so great against the CA because they have 7 pierce armor, so they only take 1 damage from the CA, while the Mangonel takes 2. So you want to have Scorpions as a defending tool against the CA, but TaToH has a huge army, and economy-wise, he's not too far behind as well. So
yeah, but
there is going to be a lot of aggression coming now.
There's one thing that I don't like it is like he should be mining his stone in my opinion, because with this following aggression, what is snowball the games a lot is the castles, and now who is gonna mine a lot of stone is gonna be MrYo. He's already doing the stone mining upgrade, as you can see. He's going around with the Cav Archers, but he's preparing a castle. He's doing already elite skirmishers. Obviously he doesn't have too many, but he has both Kinaro. He's coming with a ram. He's gonna be inside right now, and with these Cav Archers, if he's breaking here the barrack, still MrYo doesn't have army to defend. TaToH, if he's going inside, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. I don't know how he's going to defend here, MrYo. And he has to defend Jordan. If he's going in now with those Cav Archers, it's gonna be a real problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I think MrYo is in a very bad position in that regard, right? He doesn't have ballistics as well, so in theory, if the CA enter, he will have to chase those guys actively. And yeah, on the other side, MrYo, he is defending his gold and wood on the top with siege. That's nice for him, but now the barracks is down. And MrYo is desperately trying to get walls up here as well, but it's not going to happen against the ram.
Oh, but the ram is down, and look at now the skirmishers. Skirmishers already with the +2. He has the skirmishers with the +2. He has to be careful with that micro. You don't want to lose the skirms. Now he's gonna come with the micro. No, didn't take it. And TaToH is trying to kill it. He couldn't. He's gonna make now it's gonna be the first big battle. Ooh, trying to kill the skirms. TaToH has a lot of farming. A lot of farming. Oh, the skirmishers are going down. And look at the amount of farming. And those Cav Archers with Mangonel here. Mr. Jordan is a lot harder to kill because of Tatars.
Absolutely. This position here is 10 out of the 10 for TaToH. He now needs a villager to repair the Mangonel, which he's going for already as well. And MrYo, he has to abandon this position. And this position is very costly for MrYo because he has a lot of economy there, right? So this is so bad for him, but TaToH just clinching it out with the Mangonel fight. And due to that, he got the hill here, and now we see another fight going to happen very soon again. TaToH paying attention here, might be losing the villager here indeed, but he gets the Mangonel, man!
He get the Mangonel, doing a great job. Now we see how MrYo is doing the bloodlines. It's time to make some knights, but I don't know if this is gonna be late or not. To be honest, TaToH being aggressive all the time, controlling also his economy at the same time. He's playing an amazing game already, and MrYo is suffering a lot, while TaToH is now adding also cavalry, Mr. Jordan, and he's gonna come here with what? Camels and Cav Archers? I see camel, no, light gas, because with the light gas you might eat the skirmishes. He's a note for the skirmish, Mr. Jordan.
Absolutely. What the fuck? Did you see the CA? They were moonwalking very hard.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing a castle. Oh, another mangonel down. Another mangonel down. Look at the castle here. I don't like that castle. I think the castle should be in another position. But let's see what he's gonna be able to do. At least Skirmish's mangonel, you have to be careful. He's 4 mangonels already. And resources are looking good. Looking healthy here for TaToH right now. Obviously, he's investing a lot. Mr. Yo is staying up with a lot of food. But I don't know if now who has the timing and the momentum is the Spaniard, Mr. Jordan.
100%. 100%. This is just such a textbook play by TaToH. Now the towers. That is a huge desperation move, right? Absolutely.
Oh, but he's coming from behind. With Knights trying to kill the mangoes, but he can't. Now look at the amount of covers, Jordan. He cleaned them. Those Knights very easily. Okay.
Absolutely. And he didn't even kill 1 mangonel, so he lost 3 Knights for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And TaToH, he is cruising. Now taking down the main TC as well. And Mr. Yo, he doesn't have anything going for him. He has still 113 villagers, yes, but he doesn't have any army.
No, he doesn't have. He has 12 villagers more. He needs to make the guard tower, probably. Oh, the mangonel, the mangonel! Oh! Almost killed more than 1 mangonel. He's gonna. Oh, he didn't kill that one. He didn't micro properly. He needed to shoot a guy. He didn't shoot, and this battle is just an amazing one for TaToH. Jordan.
This is looking so good for TaToH. At one point, I was a little bit scared for TaToH because there was a moment where Mr. Yo killed 3 mangonels from TaToH with conversion, so that was not so good. But yeah, now he's taking down the mangonels, but TaToH still remaining on that hill is just giving him such a beautiful position. However, Mr. Yo capable of taking the mangonels down, and therefore a little bit of an ease on the push now.
Yeah, but his economy is right now cuckoo. His economy is cuckoo. And you know what being cuckoo is really cuckoo, because now TaToH is doing a castle on his face. He's taking that goal. He has the map control. Mr. Yo playing way defensive this game. Maybe he was thinking that it was going to be a node with the macro, but it looks like it's not. And as you can see, TaToH with 109 villages, only 5 villages behind than Yo, is definitely in a much better position. He has a lot more army, map control, and he's in a total domination mode activated, Mr. Jordan, in the first game for sure.
100%. The only thing which I miss from TaToH is a little bit more activity on the left-hand side of the map. But I guess the way he's playing it is going to be fine anyway. He's putting so much pressure now with the light cap as well. Mangonel hitting on the TC again. I think what TaToH needs now is to go for the next stage. He will actually lose the mangonel against the TC. That's a little bit sloppy, obviously. But it's not going to be the game deciding here, that's for sure. And 180 population for TaToH.
I mean,
180.
In Castle Age, that population numbers is insane. He is still ahead, Mr. Yo, with 190 villages, 6 villages more, but the efficiency has been below 50% for a long time. That tower is not going to defend anymore. He has ballistic with the skirmishes, yes, but how you stop the light caps? The light caps are +2. He's doing a castle there, Mr. Yo, to defend that area. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, TaToH, it is on the way to Imperial with 175 population, Mr. Yo 135, and he's looking that he's gonna take game number 1.
There's just 59 army against 13. And 11 out of these army is skirms from Mr. Yo. They don't do anything against the light cap. Man, this is just a beautiful gameplay by TaToH. And man, unfortunately, it looks like we will not get to the point where both players are in Imperial Age for a bit longer and fight it out here, because I don't see how Mr. Yo can stop TaToH right now. It's just, it feels like TaToH is all over the place.
No, he can't. He can't, and I don't know. I mean, Mr. Yo is a fighter. He is one of those players that he never resign. But that activity you were asking for on the left, look at TaToH with the light cap, ready now that TC. And Mr. Yo, do not notice. Mr. Yo, it's just not noticing this. Now he does, but look at the Echo KD, 35-2. And seriously, I think he's not gonna give up because he has 2 castles on his base, you know. But when he noticed that TaToH is in Imperial, oh my god, he has 4 army right now, 3 backyards Hussars and 1 skirmisher. What the hell? This is a perfect gameplay by TaToH, like perfect game.
Yeah, I wonder, man, if Mistio might even resign before Imperial Age. What do you think? I think there is some chance because the castle now on the other side, does Mistio see it? He gets that as well. So with that castle, I think Mistio will surrender.
Nah. I mean, I have seen Mr. Yo keep going with 3-4K score difference, so he's still going with the Imperial, Mr. Yo will call it with the Imperial, ladies and gentlemen, GG call.
He calls
this is a brutality game by TaToH, Mr. Jordan.
This was amazing, really amazing. We see this situation sometimes where one player is closing himself, trying to go for very greedy, boom-focused approach. The other one trying to apply the pressure with the army. And the moment where TaToH was able to harass the wood line with the CA, he was not really able to kill villagers, but he was harassing, right? That already is a huge thing. He was adding TCs. A little bit later, yes. However, he was still able to get good economy going. And then finally, him adding the siege workshop, being able to break in this south side where the little hill is in front of the TC by Mistio, where the barrack was placed. When he was able to break there, that was the moment where everything turned into the favor of TaToH. And from there, TaToH was just able to do so many great moves, harassing all over the place. And Mistio, he was forced to defend all over the place. And at one point, you're just not efficient anymore. And you just lose, right?
Yeah, pretty sick gameplay. We have to say also, Mr. Jordan, that for how the map was and how was the approach, Tatars is a better civilization than Magyars, like 100%. Magyars are only better if the game was for the super late game, like late game, or not.
Yeah. I agree. Like, I just think when it's super open, Magyars have the advantage over Tatars, but if it's close like that, then I would always prefer to have Tatars here instead of Magyars.
My goodness, Jordi, I want to bring you. I gonna bring you in the main screen here because I love that the smiley face is here with me. You know.
Where is it?
Yeah, here.
Here it is.
When I tell you, you just look at the camera, you know. And I want to tell you, like, how it feels, you know, when you are casting, you know, and you are not playing there, but a teammate is there. It has to be. You have to be nervous watching, right? Like, it has to be complicated, right? Like, it's difficult. I mean, you are excited to cast, but it has to be difficult.
The thing is, I'm not the most emotional person, so you know, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Finally, he got something. German. He got his German side. I love you, Germans. By the way, I love you, Germans. All of you, you know. Thank you for support. All emotional Germans. Now all the Germans against me, you know. Now he would say, "Mem, I'm emotional." Dankeschön.
Yeah. No, but of course, like. You know, seeing TaToH play, I trust him. Like, if it was TaToH, it's a little bit different because I know how TaToH can throw. But with TaToH, I don't worry. I know exactly he will play his 100%. And when he loses because the other opponent just played better, right? And not because he threw. So, yeah, not too much worries here from my side about TaToH, especially after seeing the first game. Man, he's here to fight.
Here to fight, and TaToH has Vietnam. And you were talking, thank you so much for that crazy support. And you were talking about TaToH being aggressive or lame, Vietnam, and he's going aggressive right now. Look at this, going right away for the lame. Mr.
And will he find the sheep here? I think it is unlikely that... Oh, he could find it. Oh, he finds it. He finds it. And this is one of the 4 sheep
and the elephant. The elephant. Oh. You take
Does he go for it?
You take it, Jordan, or not?
You
take it. You take it. Why you come then? If you don't take the elephant now, why you come?
The thing is,
you skill it, man.
TaToH wants to lame the sheep. The big advantage for that, or if you do that, is that you get less food for your opponent, and you don't lose HP on your scout, and you don't have any risk with the elephant. Like, for example, if you go with the elephant and your opponent scouts it and is able to block it, that is a complete disaster. And that is the reason why TaToH is not choosing to do so. But Map, I don't understand the scouting pattern of TaToH.
If you don't understand,
don't
it might me.
understand.
I mean,
Ma'am, can you explain what he's doing?
another co-caster trolling me, guys. You know, another co-caster trolling me, man. Unbelievable, man. He's auto scout. Sorry, Jordan. He's auto scout already. Minute 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the new meta.
I mean,
minute 3.
auto scout with the ship. You know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know.
That was surprising. Yeah, like if you
But
decide
look,
to go.
Look at Mr. Yo. Look at now, Mr. Yo. He's now laming 2 ships to his opponent, and probably he will take the elephant if he finds it. I'm telling you that. He's messing.
I thought he was sending it to TaToH.
Oh, but he's gonna recover the ships, TaToH. What the hell?
Yeah, he will. The thing is, Mr. will pay attention to that, and he will contest that, right? I love what TaToH is doing, guys. This is so smart, so smart. If that ever happens to you, you have to do it like that, because your opponent expects you to send the sheep directly to your own TC, right? And therefore he will try to intersect that. But now it's not going to happen, and Mr. has no idea where the sheep is, right? So beautiful play here by TaToH, killing the elephant as well without losing a villager. It was a little bit close there. So yeah, I would say TaToH comes ahead a little bit compared to Mr. as he was able to sneak or snag a sheep. And Mr. right now, he's fine.
Yeah.
With Franks.
Yeah, well, Mr. Yo can still take some shit, but, you know, the lame is a lot about some lag, too, because there is 2 ships close to the Ds already left here for TaToH that didn't take it. There's another that was going close to the Mr. Yo scout, and he missed it for a couple of tiles, you know. But it's still 2 villages on wood. I think Mr. Yo, all the army he didn't make it in the previous game, he's going to make it in this one. I don't know what you think.
The set or the previous game reminded me a little bit of a tournament set I had against Mr. once, where in the first game he played like he did against TaToH in the first game, like super passive, full greediness, and he lost as well against me there, where I was playing, I think I was TaToH as well, very aggressive, and then in the second game he shifted the gears. He and all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Played aggressive, played very army focused, and then he snagged me away for 1, right? So I expect Mr. Yo to shift the gears here again, and we will see a lot of army from him.
The danger of this player is that don't think he's going to be affected by any kind of a score. He's going to be focused one game by one game, and if he's 2 or 3-0 behind, if that's the case, he's going to keep fighting like a warrior here and going to keep going. And that's what it also makes him so dangerous. He doesn't feel like he's going down anyway at any point. When we were checking Mr. Yo versus Doubt, I asked him in the interview about if he was worried at some point to lose the series, and his answer was, and you know that he's straight. He never really lie. You cannot be. Then he said, no. I knew that I was going to win. Like this, man.
Exactly.
And he answered like this, you know, like straight. Well, he co-casted with me. And, well, he also told me that I'm a terrible caster in my channel, but, well, it's super nice. I'm not going to bring him again, Jordan, as you can imagine. I mean, seriously, what is this? You know?
No.
No, but when he was casting, when he was casting and talking about some mistake from the players, he was telling, that's a really bad mistake. You know, he's super straight. So, yeah. He's special. Anyway, he's doing now TaToH the barrack in front of the berries, and Mr. Yo is gonna go scouts, I believe. One more time. No?
This has to be scouts.
There you go.
Scouts, indeed. The deer was not, or the ostrich is not playing along here for Mr. Yo, therefore he will be a little bit delayed in terms of the food count. But yeah, Mr. Yo up very, very fast as well. He might get a little bit housed here for a few seconds. No, he should be fine there.
Gonna be fine. Yeah.
And TaToH, interestingly enough, will play stable as well.
Yeah, he also did a farm before he's up, so he's getting some more echo. He's doing now W task or Scholar as well. Remember that the Vietnam upgrades doesn't cost any wood. Okay. It's a good bonus. What's up, Mr. Jordan? What I miss?
No, I was just wondering why TaToH placed the farm so early. Because he had enough food under the TC, right? So it's something I don't understand fully. But yeah, it's not going to be game deciding here, so both players going
with
scouts.
Vietnam, you have more wood also. So if you really want to go heavily on food, if you make 1 or 2 farms super early, more food you're gonna have more production, and maybe this is what he's trying to contest the usually very good food economy income for Franks.
Yeah, could be.
Well, see.
Yeah, so both players going for the stable and a little bit walling as well. So you can see definitely a pattern between these two players. They like to play macro orientated. They want to win the games by strategic decisions. And now, oh, nice ejection here by TaToH. Was able to slap down a bit of HP on Mr. Yo's scout. And gotta keep in mind, Frank's scouts in Fuel Age obviously strong with the 54 HP compared to the 45. So Mr. Yo should always have the advantage here if we're talking about the very early fights here. But Vietnamese have access to bloodlines. However, if you're walling like that, you're not really focusing on that for sure.
Yeah. I want to ask you, do you think... well, Mr. Yo is walling like this, the question is going to be useless now. I was going to ask if you think that Mr. Yo is going to make RT range, and I think with those walls, the answer is probably no.
100% no.
Okay.
Also, you don't really want to go into the pathway of where your opponent's civilizations is the strongest, right? Like Vietnamese, they have very strong archers as they have more HP on them, and you don't want to go into that direction. Ideally, you skip the skirm play completely, focus fully on knight and siege, and yeah, that should be the gameplay for Franks. Also very economy focused, 3 TCs, try to get castles up as soon as possible as well. However, Vietnamese, they will most likely go for archer range and CA play again.
Oh, it's open! There's a hole! My goodness, this is absolutely disaster for TaToH. These kind of things, this is why you have to click in. This is how you have to click him all the time, Mr. Jordan. What the hell?
How is there a hole? How?
Look at this. Well, I don't know. Visually, you don't see it, but it's there now. Now he's walling all. But this creates a brutal chaos. And in this kind of approach, Mr. Yo has already not a decisive and a huge advantage, but it matters because now your transition to castle might be much better than your opponent. It's true that you might lose now those scouts, but for me, this is really worth it. I don't know what you think.
If he is losing all these 5 scouts now without getting too much damage done, then it is okay for TaToH actually. But I'm pretty sure he is going to be able to equalize a little bit of damage here because 5 Frank scouts and all the idle time he's causing, that definitely must be worth it for Mr. Yo.
Yeah, but look at the economy already, Jordan. He has already on goal. Look at the food income. Well, TaToH is now starting to go for the goal. The transition to castle is going to be definitely much better, in my opinion, for Yo right now, just because of one damn hole.
Yeah, Mr. Yo has to fight here. Like, he's not going to achieve more here.
And he's doing.
He needs to fight. Yeah, exactly.
He has killed some scouts.
Wall, TaToH!
Oh, did a good trap. Oh, it was open
there's
still. He could have gone. Okay. Yeah, but those scouts
now
are...
the scouts are doomed.
In the hell. No, but it's still open. If he click, it's open there. Between the gate and the house, but he's gonna try to kill as much as he can. Well, he killed a scout. Hey, this is good for you. I mean, he's killing also a scout from TaToH. It's not like TaToH still have 5 scouts alive. So this is definitely really okay for Mr. Yo. And look at the resources for Yo. That's why TaToH doing the market right away. And this is the problem. Maybe he can compensate this with selling all this stone, but then Yo is gonna still with the advantage here.
Yeah, I think it was better for Mr. Yo as well. He caused a villager kill. He also caused, in addition to that, a lot of
efficiency,
disturbancy for the economy as well. Yeah. So that was definitely worth it. And now he goes up to Castle Age. TaToH will be a little bit delayed. Now the question is, will he sell the stone? I would not do that. I definitely would not do that. And he's not doing that as well. So
yeah,
he wants to... Why is he building the market then? Okay.
Oh, he sold
100 stone.
100, okay. I mean, it's few seconds, but you can see that both has the same village. Franks is so dangerous in this kind of approach. When you are that smooth going up, I don't know what you think. Like, it is really dangerous because now he can make extra TC, monastery right away. It's complicated, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The good thing for TaToH, he gets the confirmation that there is indeed 2 stable. So it will be a very army-focused strategy or approach by Mr. Yo. And for TaToH, obviously, it's going to be the CA.
Cavarches, right, Mr. Jordan?
Yeah,
Cavarches,
of course.
more HP for Vietnam. He's gonna do Cavarches one more time. Obviously now Mr. Yo have to do a lot more army than in the previous game. Will you make triple archery range? Oh, but he's still doing the blast bit. He's at the limit with the resources.
He is at the limit, but I think TaToH has to. He has to go for the 3 arch ranges because otherwise he will not be really able to overwhelm in terms of the army size. CA obviously scaling better than the Knight here in Castle Age. And yeah, I think TaToH will have to add the 3rd one, and exactly that's what he's doing. And we will see CA dominate the Knights in Castle Age. However, if Mr. Yo is capable of getting himself a good economy going, and add siege as well, then he will be able to buy himself the time. So I right now prefer the position of Mr. Yo.
I mean, Jordan, 2 extra tone centers, doing nice with both the stables, doing Bozo, tone watch, so smooth, you know, like really smooth. Now he's obviously going to do the cap arches, doing the husbandry as well. You have to do damage and you don't have resources now to even do botkin. When he's doing botkin arrow, he's gonna be with the 1 TC for a while. He's doing the second tone center, but you won't have a lot of food when he's doing botkin, so it's kind of tricky. He's doing the monastery. Will have you done the monastery or the siege warrior if you were Mr. Yo?
Monastery as well, because first of all you want to get the relics in, and second of all you want to heal up the knights as well. And at this point, Mr. Yo sees the CA the very first time, right? So he now has to adapt, adding the siege workshop. You don't want to play blind, and yeah, now he's doing the right reactions, getting Wilbar in as well. His economy is just looking absolutely superb here for Mr. Yo. And now it's all about trying to mitigate the incoming damage.
Oof. Those knights are without any armor, so having cap archers here, remember, more HP also for those Vietnam cap archers trying to make some damage at the battle, which he cannot right now, has to defend that monk. You don't want to lose it. And what will you do now? Well, he's spamming scorpions. He has to be careful with that scout. He's coming now. There is a scorpion. He's going back with the monk. He's going to the TC probably even. He has to defend. Micro now is crucial, and you don't want to lose a scorpion against 1 scout. He's gonna repair maybe. Okay, he's going to repair, and now he's controlling the units properly. These kind of games, we have seen these a lot of times, and now ballistic even for TaToH. This is gonna be, well, this is so cool. I like this a lot more than the previous one. A lot more.
This is definitely much better because we see much more action here indeed. However, I don't agree with the ballistics choice actually. I think it would be better for TaToH to come forward, add a siege workshop and a monastery as well. Especially a siege workshop, because if you're capable of getting a mangonel out and deny the scorpions, then Mr. Yo all of a sudden really will feel the pressure. But right now with the 2 TCs, I mean, TaToH is doing a in-between thing, and I'm not sure if that is going to be something he can really capitalize on.
Yeah, let's see if he's gonna be able to. Now he's not full attacking, he's not full booming. He's like kinda in the middle, and that's usually doesn't end really well, Mr. Jordan, because your opponent is pretty clear booming properly with a very nice one with 3 TCs, but also doing nice, doing some monks. We will see the typical Franks. This is the typical Franks 3 TC, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. And now, Mr. Yo, that is so bad for him. He loses a monk and 2 scorpions here without losing a CA. That was beautiful by TaToH. But, you know, as Mr. Yo has the stronger economy, he can kind of afford to have those kind of trades. And he still will be fine with that situation right now. Now we see the light calf upgrade incoming for TaToH. I think he needs a 30 C as soon as possible.
The thing here, Jordan, is he cannot really afford that much. Like light calves, cap archers in the previous game, when he started to do that, he was already boom, already with 100 villas or something. But now he's not in that situation. It's gonna be complicated. And remember that Mr. Yo has Franks. His mining is stone already. I wouldn't be surprised to see a castle also soon in that area. In front of his main goal, you protect the goal, and that will defend him completely. And now he's starting to make more upgrades. Scalebard and armor, Husbandry. The Cav archers are trying to go through, but he can't for now. Ballistic, so he's moving the farmers at the back. For now, TaToH is not doing like really big damage to Mr. Yo, and his economy keep exploding and exploding. He has 10 villages more. Wheelbarrow, he's in a very comfortable position for now.
Absolutely. Like, I would much rather have Mr. Yo's position right now because his economy is better. He has a very strong army. I wouldn't say that TaToH's army is stronger right now. And he has the base secured in a way that TaToH is not really able to achieve any damage here. And the big difference between this game and the previous one was that TaToH, even though he had lesser economy, he was able to force the issues with the siege workshop, and that's not something we see right now from TaToH.
Yeah, he take another monk, which is great, but Scorpions are there. 5 Scorpions. 5, not 1, 2, or 3. A lot of them. He's still losing more monks. He's losing quite a lot of monks here, Mr. Yo. But as you see, as you mentioned, he still have a good economy, no problem. He's coming with more lighters. You cannot lose those 5 Scorpions because now TaToH is starting to have quite a lot of army. His house, he has to be careful, but is the castle happening, man? With that castle, you secure a lot. Really a lot, and he's going to protect both goal. He's coming through the right side. He's gonna make a stone wall here, but the position now is good for Yo. Even if the scores say that TaToH is ahead, he has to be careful right now because France can spam now army.
Like, absolutely.
A lot of fun.
That is exactly what
more. Go, Joe.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Mr. Yo is thinking of right now. He's adding stable, right? No, he has not added a stable, but he has the second armor upgrade now on the knights. And now the CA! The CA, there's even scorpion shots!
Oh. Well, he got a lot of damage actually. He lost few. That wasn't definitely a good move here by TaToH, Mr. Jordan.
No. Yeah. And now he's adding the stable. So
yeah.
Mr. Yo, he is fully focusing on staying in cast stage a little bit longer here. And yeah, for TaToH it looks very rough. I mean, he has Thumbring now as well, so his CA are as strong as they can get in cast stage, except the army upgrade. But still, memp only 2 TCs for TaToH, and okay, I feel like the time where TaToH was forced to take or deal the damage is kind of, you know, it's gone.
He's probably gone, but we're gonna see because he's coming now with millions of Cav archers and light guns. The Scorpions are going to go probably to the damn hell. Those Scorpions are lonely. They are lonely in the disco, but you know what? Mr. Yo is coming with so many knights from behind. He's gonna lose all the Scorpions. Yes, he will. Mistake by Yo, but TaToH is walling. TaToH is walling, and so he's not taking any damage. Still, TaToH has huge amount of army. Huge amount of army. And where's the Scorpions? The Scorpions? Do you see the Scorpions, Jordan? I don't see the Scorpions anymore. And TaToH is losing nothing at home. He's walling everything. And for now, he's full protected. So, it is okay. Look at the damage score here again for TaToH, who has even the same population that Yo. What the hell was that? Yeah. Really good play by TaToH.
That was so important for TaToH to get rid of those Scorpions. Very surprising as well to see Mr. Yo just making such a big blunder, leaving those completely defensiveless. And now TaToH did a very good job capitalizing on that one. Army size looks so good for TaToH, however, look at the economy. Look at the imp timing for Mr. Yo. He is clicking up to Imperial Age, and he will be able to spam the field with cavalry, with +4. And there is absolutely nothing TaToH can do right now in order to fight against that. He needs his own Imperial Age right now.
Yeah,
because he cannot raid Mr. Yo.
But he needs army, Mr. Yo, because if he's still like this, he's gonna lose all the army, you know? He will do Cavaliers and he will have 0 knights, and that's not what you want. Because right now he has only 11 knights. It's true that his economy is insane, and he has a stone to make a castle. I think he should do another castle in that hill in front of the blacksmith, Mr. Jordan, and protect completely his base, because you don't want to get raided. I mean, you are in Imperial, and if TaToH is coming with these millions of Cav archers he has, it's gonna be a problem. But still, the cavalry is +4. Even if you don't have a lot of numbers, they are so tanky. Like, so tanky.
Yeah. I just love the way both are playing this one. And oh, this was in theory a good castle, but oh, okay. Mr. Yo, he was first thinking about building a castle way further on the hill in front of the main stone, but he has decided against it. But I think TaToH will still find this castle here if he scouts for that. It could be tricky though. You don't expect the castle to be being built there.
Yeah, and yeah, he doesn't know if there is a. Ooh, Mr. TaToH is now coming, but that. I mean, that castle would be great if TaToH is on the way to Imperial. Right now, that castle is sick, but he might lose it. Might lose that castle. He's coming. Okay, let's see. TaToH is coming with a lot of villains. Now with a lot of cowards. You have to control this army. The problem is that TaToH is in castle. It's kind of forever. 94 villains, 20 villains behind. The castle is gonna be on the hill, but he's gonna be two castles. One at the bottom, one in the north. And that castle is on his face. Can kill this castle a lot or not, Mr. Jordan?
Yeah, Memp, I don't think it's going to be enough because now we will see cavalry upgrade incoming. We see traps in the queue as well to kill the forward castle by TaToH. And the armor upgrade. Plate parting armor incoming as well. And once that is completed, the game is going to be so much tougher for TaToH. He does some good quick walls on the right hand side, not allowing the cavalry to enter. Oh, it's open!
It's open.
It is open.
It's only 4 knights. It's gonna be abraded, but still, you can see how the castle now is going to defend a lot in the south. He's not gonna take completely the town center, but the castle is there too. He has the cavaliers in a moment. The trebuchet is there, and the problem is that now the timing, Jordan, the momentum, seriously, is for Mr. Yo, man.
Yeah, this is just such a tough game for TaToH right now, right? Franks is exactly in the position where they wanted to be, and now TaToH even forced to skip Imperial Age a little bit longer, adding Pikeman right now.
No,
because
GG,
never mind.
He called it. He called it. Mr. Yo played this for Franks absolutely perfect, and this is game number 2 for Mr. Yo. Whoa, that was a good play by both, honestly. But yeah, go on, Mr. Yo.
Yeah, that was beautiful to see as well. Like, I'm always getting excited when I see matches like that because I've been in those kind of situations a couple of times as well, and it just. The way Mr. Yo makes things work like that is that he uses the houses and in general buildings to protect his economy so well. Like, for example, on the south side, houses, market, houses, right? So that way, the ranged unit player really struggles to get inside the economy, and therefore the economical approach by Mr. Yo is kind of working. Right, because he's not taking any damage. The CA, in theory, are stronger than the Knights, but yeah, Mr. Yo was strong in terms of the economy, and then at one point you reach Imperial Age faster, and then with the upgrades, the CA have no chance against the Knights anymore. So beautiful play by Mr. Yo, and I think TaToH really missed the opportunity to go forward and build a siege workshop like he did in the first game.
Yeah, and Jordan, not 4-0. As we expected. I mean,
finally,
I was sure 100%. I mean, well, the previous days, the run of 16 has been insane. The run of 16 has been sick, you know, like crazy series, you know. And today I'm expecting, because the next one, I don't know, guys, if you know, that the next one is a series that I don't know what you think, but Hera versus Winchester. I mean, if a lot of people say, you have to be careful with Winchester, Mr. Jordan. You know, this player, careful with him, because you can tell, right?
I can tell from own experience.
No, I mean, we forget that except Viper in KOTD4, he won everyone. Like all of the pros in Arabia. He's a very dangerous player, you know. Like
he is. Yeah, the thing about Winchester as well is, let's not forget that last King of the Desert, he was able to beat Larry 3-0 in the semifinals.
4-1. It was 4-1,
nice.
Well, more or less.
Oh, no, he beat him. Oh, yeah, okay.
It was 4-1 because it was the semifinal,
right?
So yeah, it was pretty sick, so, you know. Anyway,
so
we're going. Vamos, Mr. Jordan, because we are in Hindustanis versus Chinese. Hindustanis versus Chinese. What about this matchup, Mr. Jordi? Holy moly.
1 second. Loading. This is going too fast. I'm not used to this. Love it.
Well,
love it.
Smooth, okay. Man. A smooth tournament. Let's go.
I don't mind. So anyway, coming back to your question, Chinese against Hindustanis. We talked about this at the draft, right? Chinese, in my opinion, the best civilization still on Arabia. They're just so strong economically and also very flexible. If we're thinking about the tech tree, first of all, because they have so many options. Second of all, they have cheaper upgrades throughout the technology tree, except the aging up to the next age. So Chinese overall very strong, and due to the fact that they started with 6 villagers compared to the 3, they have, if everything goes right, 1.8 to 2 villagers more compared to their counterpart. So overall, so beautiful. I would say the biggest weakness of Chinese is early laming. And look at Mr. He knows that as well. And he already stole a sheep. And yeah, if you're capable of laming Chinese early on, that is just the biggest thing you can do. Yeah, it's just the biggest thing.
You know what I think, Jordan? That Mr. Yo want to use the Hindustani's Burgundian style, if you know what I mean.
So you're saying he wants to go for Gulam?
Maybe. I mean, wouldn't be terrible Gulams against potential army that he's gonna do Chinese if he's going camels and Gulams, or what do you think you can do? Because only camels, you cannot win with only camels, and now he's laming 2 sheep, and those 2 sheep are lamed already because either you take it or you kill it.
Yeah, the good, like TaToH has done such an amazing job at taking down the HP from Mr. Yo. Like that was really clutch because he had definitely better situation, Mr. Yo, because he was on the hill. He could have had the better situation there, but TaToH did some very good micro shenanigans and now is able to have more HP, and therefore he can search for those sheep. And maybe he's not really finding those sheep. He has a feeling where they could be, but he doesn't see them.
But he's not taking the damn sheep. My goodness! Oh my god! Okay.
Man, is this unluck for TaToH or luck for Mr. Yo?
Well, both, right? Right? Both. We can read it this like both. And we see 4 villages. This is the problem with these kind of civilizations. Now I think the pressure is on TaToH in this game. Because TaToH might feel, I have to win this game. Right?
Yeah.
I'm using China. While Yo is, well, if I get this one, I'm in a great position.
That's the thing which plays a huge role in terms of the mentality thing. If you have the strongest civilization, you also put more pressure on yourself because you kind of want to win with the strongest civilization. And if I'm not mistaken, Hindustanis was the 7th pick by Mr. Yo, while Chinese is the 2nd pick by TaToH. So he definitely wants to get the win here. And coming back to your question, the thing is, style-wise, it's going to be hard for Hindustanis against Chinese because Chinese, as I mentioned with the flexible tech tree, usually they have something like knights plus crossbows, and the only way how Hindustanis can play against that is camel skirm, and that doesn't scale that well. So Chinese should be stronger on paper. However, we have seen Mr. Yo doing incredible things already in this tournament. And I'm sure he will find his way as well, strategically, to come up with something beautiful against Chinese as well.
Okay, let's see if it's gonna happen, because I have to tell you something, Mr. Jordan. This is only the 3rd game, and we have already 7,000 viewers, you know? And you know that when we cast some big games, we are not in weekend, it's Friday, weekday. People are still working, many of them, you know? And if the games are going long, you love the number 10K, right? It's bringing you good memories, right, Mr. Jordan?
That reminds me of something very special, man. A very special moment.
Yeah, very special moments. And let's see if we're going to have it. Come on, we need to get hyped because this is King of the Desert 5. Remember, $80,000 prize pool tournament. Yeah, 80. We don't need, we don't have to get used to this like it's something normal. Because, Jordi, it's not normal to have tournament with this prize pool, and it's just something that we have to remind to the people that this is absolutely insane that we have this in Age of Empires, because, oh man, we were in some dark times not that long ago.
But remember, I don't know, it was the beginning of 2010. Right? Yeah, when I was like, I'm happy as a player if there is a tournament in a year where it has 1,000 prize pool, right? So the times have shifted heavily, and we can see there's so many people excited for Age of Empires, and you know, just having like around 7,000 people watching this is just amazing. And
Only here.
now we see,
Only here, because he's open stream, and remember,
Only
he's
here,
gonna
yeah,
take the scout.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very important, and the focus in the game. He's not gonna take that one. He still didn't take the 2 ships. And again, scouts opening. People was telling, I have read it, and also in the chat, it's always the 2 militias. Scouts opening 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Scouts,
it's crazy.
mobility. Go, go, go.
It is also their playstyle, right? If you, for example, would have TaToH right now, then I think TaToH last set he didn't open scouts one single time, right? It's just playstyle dependent, and I personally like the scouts a lot as well. It just gives you the lovely mobility, and especially if you're far away from opponent, which is the case in this situation between those two, then it makes sense to open the scouts.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Also, I really believe that you don't want to be predictable. It's good to have several strategies, several openings, because if you become predictable, it makes the life much easier for your opponent as well. Let's see, because right now scouts are going to dive in. By the way, TaToH has almost a mini title TC, so basically he has lost one of those village advantage, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm very surprised by the fact that he has so much idle time, right? But it has been caused by Mr. Yo due to the early laming from him. And man, my belly hurts right now. I don't see horse color for TaToH.
Ooh.
And that is
For China.
huge. That is,
And for China
that is huge.
also.
China.
Yeah.
China first of all, and second of all, he is playing scouts. With scouts, you usually always go for the horse color, except you expect a highly aggressive game, which is not the case here. So TaToH forgetting horse color is a huge blunder.
In these kind of games, Mr. Yo is super dangerous. The good thing with Hindustan is obviously they've been nerfed, they don't have the greatest economy as before, but he's diving in. Ooh, he's gonna dive in. He's still gonna dive in. Going with the scouts, he's open, and that's a problem. He's there with the scout. He has 2 spears, but he's creating chaos again. It reminds me a little bit the previous game, and even if China is great with the economy, Hindustanis is not so behind thanks to the discount in those villages, and he's already on coal, so the transition for Yo again to Castle Age is gonna be amazing, in my opinion, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, Yo is looking very, very solid right now. Fully walled. Economy is super good. Village account, same as China, which is an ideal spot to be in. And now, TaToH on the other side, he is not as walled as Mr. Yo is, right? He walled until his TC only on the front. The other side is still open. I don't think that is a huge factor. I personally would leave that open as well, because it doesn't really pose the biggest threat. And his main gold is not the nicest one for TaToH. Very exposed in the front, while Mr. Yo has it in the back. So that is definitely a huge advantage for Mr. Yo. And Mr. Yo has not scouted the archer range by TaToH. No, he has. So he has full information here, Memp.
Yeah. But look at the transition, it's gonna be so smooth for Yo. It's not that TaToH is so behind, but he's just going now for the goal. Okay, he's gonna take now some battle here with the scouts. He's gonna go away. He lost 2 scouts, now he's gonna lose 1. He's microing against the other. Look how he's paying attention. He's gonna take another. And at the end, it's more or less similar. 3-2 for there's a spear. And look at those resources for Yo. He's gonna go up in a moment. He's doing now the archery range and Blastsmith. Okay, he's doing skirmishers? I don't like that.
Skirm. No, I don't.
No, he canceled.
Why would...
He canceled.
Okay, cancelled. Okay,
He canceled.
Now, interestingly enough, Mr. Yo adding an arch range as well. He only has 4 in gold though. I'm a little bit confused by that. Is he opening skirms? Mr. Yo is. I think he will play skirm. Yeah, it will be skirm camel.
Okay.
Go build the skirm. Mr. Yo, build a skirm.
No, not now. Wait till he's going up to Castle Age and
Yeah,
just look at what minute. 16 minutes.
But now, skirm, go.
Minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, man.
Yeah,
You're hyping
No,
the uptime.
No. I mean, I bring you because I'm a quiet caster, so I compensate with hype people, and you are a hype caster. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. I want to see, I want to see the skirm. Oh, the skirm, let's go.
Oh my goodness, it's not Menstradamus, it's Jordan Damus here. Let's go. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, you call me a hype caster, and Jordan, GL player from Gamer Legion, he hyped because he see a skirmisher. What the hell is going on, Jordan? What is this?
I'm getting exciting about the small things in life, you know.
Okay,
When I see a skirm, I'm happy.
Okay. He's happy, guys. Let's see now. Spears. Well, I wonder how you are going to react when now you see an archer. Oh my god. When you see an archer now from Mr. Yo, it's gonna be... No. Okay.
I would be devastated.
Okay.
No, that doesn't make sense. Hindustanis has to play skirm camels against China. And he agrees with me. You know, the fact that he agrees with me tells me I should be in the tournament as well, man.
You are? You are in the tournament?
Yeah.
You know what, I'm sorry, Jordi, but what can I tell you, you know? 4 on goal,
So
Fletching.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you are a caster now, man. What can I mean, sorry, Jordan. Like, you're a caster, man. Caster, streamer, it's all together, man. Okay.
I like.
Yeah.
So anyway, the situation for Mr. Yo is amazing right now because he will be able to plunk down 3 or 2 TCs additionally now, and with the cheaper villager cost of Hindustanis, he will be able to increase his economy so heavily. And yeah, the transition to Imperial Age should be very nice as well, because I don't see how TaToH can really apply the pressure in a lethal way
He's
to
going.
Mr. Yo right now.
He's gonna go
he will?
siege
He will?
or shot
Okay.
forward. Oof.
Now we will
Okay.
see the action. That's what we are here for.
Now you can get
I
excited.
like
But this is the thing. If if TaToH is doing damage, I mean, if Mr. Yo is on 3 TCs, which is in my opinion a little bit greedy, you know, what army he's gonna have in Mr. Yo to stop these skirmishers? What would you do if you were now Mr. Yo? Because remember that in my opinion, I think monks with redemption would be ideal here. You convert the siege and you're fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, with Redemption Monks, Elite Skirms, defensively, you're having all the tools you need in order to defend. And you can see Mr. Yo adding the 3rd TC on the stone. That means you will have stone for a castle at a crucial moment, right? However, TaToH is adding the siege workshop very fast as well, so that is very positive. Now, will TaToH be able to kill a villager? No, Mr. Yo is on point here with the timing. And Mr. Yo, he needs to scout this siege workshop, and so far he has not done that yet.
No.
However, he sees an outpost in the front, so he can assume, ma'am, that there is something going to happen.
Well, the village is there, so he knows, and he's doing the monastery, man. This caster, guys, elite casters. We are in Imperial already, well, they are in Castles, right, Mr. Jordan? I mean,
yeah.
Come on, man, come on. And siege workshop as well. Well, I like both decisions. Obviously, he will have to put more villages on goal, but man, this is the situations where probably Hindustanis could win here. If he stopped this push, that is coming, he might be able to probably win the game. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, TaToH is on 1 TC right now, so this push has to work. If this push doesn't work, he will fall down in economy way too hard, and he will not be able to salvage the situation anymore. So this is an all or nothing strategy by TaToH, even adding light cap as well. He's kind of thinking about the redemption monks as well by Mr. Yo, and therefore the light cap we see right now, a conversion is not going to happen, even though it's Mr. Yo. And man, we know it. This is so crucial right now because the skirms, these 8 are so crucial. If one mangonel hits them, then in all of a sudden the entire situation shifts towards TaToH's side. So Mr. Yo now is still better, but he needs to be very cautious.
But Jordan, look how he built here with the siege workshop, the 3 houses. He cannot dive in. If he dive in, the monks just convert. So he has to move to the archery range. Okay, he's doing now sanity. Look how he's floating already with 7 villages on a stone, 8 to have 400 stone. Soon he will have a castle. And if he has skirmishes, monks, and ghulams, then what the hell, sorry, TaToH can do? Can you tell me, Jordan? Because I really don't know. Even more now with 11 villages more. China is very techo, but this is starting to be a problem here for TaToH. And the question is, it was needed this kind of aggression, having Chinese against Hindustanis?
I don't think it was necessary. However, TaToH felt like with the main gold in the front like that, he is a little bit exposed. Therefore, he had to invest into The army. Okay, never mind. There is an engagement happening, and the two light cap are engaging against the Mangonel, and
He's not
they
repairing the
might be
Mangonel.
taking that one out.
No!
Wow.
Oh my
1
god, 1 HP! 1 HP!
HP.
Jordan, what the hell?
That is so clutch. That was a little bit unlucky because Mr. he was not even thinking about repairing that.
A little bit. So unlucky, man. But, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about what he was going to bring, and now what he's bringing is a castle between both. No, that castle is covering all the 3 TCs, and now he's doing redemption. Mr. Yo is defending like a boss, but imagine if he's losing now the monastery. Oh my god, the redemption is on the way. He's gonna take the monastery before he's doing the upgrade. I think he's gonna kill it or not. He's gonna take it, man.
It's not. No. No, I calculated already. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Your maths, please kill it before. Kill it. Kill it, please. Don't kill it.
Easy.
It's because he came with the Mangonel. Shut up, Jordan.
I saw that in Dark Age already.
Okay. Anyway, the castle is there. And now what? He's now with 2 tone centers. He's 20 villages behind.
Yeah.
20 villages behind. And look at the monks now. The monks are coming with redemption already. And sanity. Doesn't matter. Oh, now it matters. Converted 1. He converted 1. He's gonna take the other Mangonel. That was weak, in my opinion, by Yo. He should have gone back earlier, but he didn't.
Yeah, as long as he's able to preserve his skirms, he's fine. And literally now, there were 2 Mangonels lost for... No, 1 Mangonel lost, right, for TaToH. So even though he lost the 2 monks, it was still worth it because, keep in mind, he has the better economy. And this is such a tough game now for TaToH. So tough.
Yeah, he's going to convert now. If he converts, he might kill the crowns, but he has to be careful. There's more monks. The knights are coming. You think he will do some Gulams? I don't know. He's going to convert. What are you doing? Convert the knight. He didn't convert anything. This is very good for TaToH. He's killing now both monks. He's going by. He's taking the Mangonel. Okay, so he's actually killing a lot. That's why TaToH, the score is still ahead. He's taking all the better fights. And if he's still like this and keep the forward, he might be able to recover eventually with the economy or not.
This is crazy. I've never seen Mr. Yo's monks not working like that. That's very interesting. Like usually Mr. Yo gets a conversion before he actually clicks the monk. So I'm surprised by that.
We nerf everything.
Yeah, I like it. But now also very interesting choice. We see infantry upgrades for Yo. So he is actually building the Golem, and look what he's doing. He's going for counterattack. I love that move.
Oof, but the conversions now is... Oh, he converted 1. He can kill the Krobos now. He's gonna be able to kill. He's not. He's microing really well. As you can see here, TaToH is taking big battles. Big fights for sure. But he's coming out from behind. I don't know who's gonna take this. We're gonna see it in a moment.
Yeah, this is so tough for TaToH. He needs to have those crossbows in front of the TC all the time. But yeah, Mr. Yo is just too much with the defense. And now look at the counterattack by Mr. Yo. So good.
Yeah. He's coming with the camels and a few skirmishes. You see the 2 Mangoes and the Krobos still in the area. And if he converts the Mango... Man, the redemption is just insane. Seriously. He converted. He's gonna micro that monk. He will. He's taking the Mango as well. He's gonna kill those. And even if he loses the Mango that he converted, the value of those conversions is insane. Now he's raiding, but this is here for TaToH now, so he's fine. The score is still almost the same. This game is amazing. Like Jordan, this game is brutality game.
Man, I love this game so much because there's so much action, right? And again, both players completely different in terms of their approaches, but you can see both players in terms of the score are so equal to each other. However, if we look at the grand scheme of things, 95 villagers for Mr. Yo, 71 for TaToH. So economy-wise, Mr. Yo is heavily ahead here. And also getting heavy plow. Wheelbar in already, so this is looking very dope for Mr. Yo right now. Because especially the pressure is off.
The score is kind of misleading, I was about to say, but this is because TaToH has killed more units. He's trying to convert the Gulams. He's started to have a lot of Gulams. Those Gulams are gonna eat the archers, gonna make them disappear. Would you make few camels, or you think that with only Gulams and monks, he's fine, Mr. Yo is fine?
No, he needs to have camels in, as well because the
Three
Gulam
of them.
itself, they are not the strongest against cavalry. And TaToH has a lot of cavalry on the field, right? He currently has 12 knights and 4 light cav. So even if you have monks, yes, it's not going to be enough, I think. So if they were to fight now, I would prefer to have TaToH's army.
Yeah, but look at Mr. Yo. He's not even going forward. He's being a little bit scared. And look where he's doing the castle. I don't like the castle. I would like it to see more in the hill. You can see, but you know how many stables got right now, Mr. Yo, Jordan? How many stables got Jordan?
I don't see any.
Well, Zero, man! Zero! You have to learn, man. Oh my god, this Jordan, man. This Jordan. Zero, Jordan! I told you before the stream we had to say zero so people get hype. Okay, we will repeat later. No problem.
I will work on myself, man.
Okay,
next time, okay? Next time.
All good, all good. Anyway, he's gonna go back and he's not emoticon, Jordan, but well, it's okay. It's okay. No problem.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, he's
always
going
late
back.
on these things.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, as you mentioned, you were talking about that, but man, he's on the way to Imperial already. He has a second castle here. He should go back. You don't want to lose these knights. You don't want to lose these knights. You lose these knights, you are in a problem. While he's committing, he's going to convert. Look at the monks. Don't lose it. The monks might lose couple. No, he's not. He's garrison all them. And now those gulams with the Imperial upgrades, they're gonna be sick. Well, also doing a check. Mr. Yo economy, what is this? He's up to
Can
Imperial.
go up
Look
to
at
village
Zeko.
again.
What?
Yeah, this is just insane, right? He lost a couple of villagers on the south side against those crossbows, and now these knights are obviously having a field day against the Gulam. However, Mr. Yo is just so far ahead. Also in timing, 1 minute remaining until he reaches Imperial Age here. Still a healthy economy. Now with the monks going to be able to convert the knights here, he should be able to force this back very, very soon.
Boy, if he's finishing winning this game, winning with Hindustanis against Chinese is insane, as we mentioned, because he still have his top civilizations. Now he's doing the blood, he's doing his kill guard and armor. The knights are going to disappear here. You know, he has few monks. Well, not super disappear. They kill also a lot, as you were talking. Like, they are not so great Gulams against the knight. But you see, have the numbers here. Now he's doing the bloodlines. He has 2 castles. And TaToH is not even close to go up. Well, he can sell some food, but he's doing now the hand card, doing more villages. He's 20 villages behind. And now, Mr. Yo is in Imperial, man. Is in Imperial. How do you counter this? TaToH might be thinking, what the hell? What the damn hell, right?
Absolutely. Now we see Heavily Camel Rider, Husbandry, Chain Boarding Armor, and Conscription incoming for Mr. Yo. So he has the full switch onto the camels incoming now. And TaToH will be forced to increase his crossbow numbers. But I don't think it's going to be in time here. Another nice conversion onto the knight here. And these camels in 1 minute are going to be so strong.
Yeah, but there is one problem for Yo at the moment. He has right now no relics and 0 villages on gold. He need that. Look at the TC he's doing. You know, because he need to take that gold. He's selling resources, it's true, but he has only 7 camels. Is gonna be heavy camels? Yes, they are heavy camels already. No, not yet. In 10 seconds, sorry. But he's not an oath army yet. He's not an oath army, and TaToH has a lot of army. Obviously, when they are in Imperial, it's different, but he's gonna start to make pikes. Mr. Yo has to hurry up here because TaToH keep booming. Okay. I don't know. He can hold TaToH this position?
If he gets pikemen going as soon as possible, in theory he can, because Mr. Yo, as you mentioned, has no gold income whatsoever right now. And this could be a big problem for Mr. Yo. You can also see in terms of the score, TaToH is hanging in there. And I feel like with full cast stage play, TaToH could make things work here because Mr. Yo just doesn't have access to gold.
Yeah. For that I told you that I didn't like the second castle. It's not really protecting resources. Imagine a castle here where those 2 goals are. He probably need another TC in the other goal at the bottom, but he can't. Yeah. He really can't push it back, and he's not raiding. He's raiding a little bit with few light caps. Well, if TaToH is able to go up to Imperial, but the problem is that TaToH is also getting raided at home. I don't know. It's complicated. The score is now starting to explode more. And he's taking the goal at the bottom. Oh, difficult game. Difficult game now for TaToH because he's not close to go up to Imperial. If he was close to go up to Imperial, well, like this, it's very complicated, Mr. Jordan.
It is, absolutely. And in these kind of situations, I'm always looking at the extra gold spots because Mr. Yo, he sees the extra gold spot in the top, right? In theory, he could go for that one, and then he would have his silence, his peace. And now TaToH, he's committing heavily. He will go for forward castle.
Because he knows that Mr. Yo, if you check TaToH point of view, he knows that the goal is here. So if he take the goal here, he's with 150 population. He has a lot of army, 48 army, and he's coming with a castle on his face, Mr. Jordan.
Man, this could work. This could work, because with that castle, both gold spots are going to be denied for Mr. Yo, and he only has one trebuchet. It is hitting the castle though.
He will do a
it's
castle.
Still army advantage heavily for TaToH.
Yeah, I think Yo need to make a castle on that TC. Look at the stone. He need to make a castle on his own at the back of the town center. The thing is, can he make it with the amount of army he has? But Yo is going to the north. The gold you mentioned, he see absolutely everything. He's moving there. And then with those cannons, I don't know if he's going to be able to defend. He's also doing a counter raiding. He's playing good, Mr. Yo. The good thing for Yo here is that he's sending army at the same time. He's not staying only at home. If he was never attacking TaToH, then TaToH could come back. But with those attacks, just look how many villages he's killing now from TaToH.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful way of handling the situation. Now this is the castle which you mentioned, man. If this castle goes up, TaToH is dead. So he needs to prevent this one as well as possible. And I think he has a better fight here with those pikemen, knights, and crossbows. He's able to kill so many camels here in the process. And the castle has currently 65%. Is he going to be able to win this? It does look like
He's
that.
down castle, he's down castle, he's down castle. Look at this, he's sending more villains, he's 95%. But he's sending more and he's doing the castle. Mr. Yo not failing, and now with those castles, he's in a crazy position here because now he can take TaToH castle. That's the key. This is probably the game,
Yeah.
Mr. Jordan. Unbelievable move.
Yeah. However, if we take a look at the population overall, TaToH is ahead here by 20 population. And then look at the north side, man. He's killing all the villagers here. TaToH is still in this game here.
Yeah, absolutely he is, because Yo cannot push anymore, but it's very important that he take this castle. It is very important, and TaToH now has only 6 villages on goal. Like this, you cannot go up to Imperial at all. He still have the same villages than Yo, yes, but Yo has 50 farmers, TaToH only 35. 6 villages on goal, 8 villages on goal. This castle is being repaired by TaToH forever. Literally, Jordan, forever.
Absolutely. The big issue for TaToH is that Mr. Yo is still capable of getting gold income here with the villagers as the castle is protecting it. And the problem also for TaToH is, as we mentioned a couple of times already, he's in Castle Age forever, Imperial Age for his opponent, and his opponent is going for the Death Ball, Light Cav, and Hand Cannoneer.
Oh, wow.
Also, Mr. Yo wants to get a castle into the north side as well to secure the resources there.
Yeah.
So this is looking better and better for Mr. Yo. But I have to say, TaToH played this and very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing all he can. All he can for sure. He's still trying. The resources is getting closer, but no, ladies and gentlemen, GG has been called. Mr. Yo 2, TaToH 1. What the hell? This game was amazing, Mr. Jordan.
I love
really.
this game. I love this game. This was so cool, right? Because there was so much aggression at beginning of Castle Age. Mr. Yo playing super defensive. TaToH playing super aggressive. Then Mr. Yo capable of pushing it back. Having a much better economy. But at this point, I thought, okay, this game is completely over. However, TaToH recognizing the situation, 2 gold spots from Mr. Yo in the front. Therefore, he says, okay, I go all out, full Castle Age. I know my opponent has better economy, but I will try to prevent the gold income. And if I'm capable of doing that, then I have a shot. And yeah, we saw the game swung back to TaToH's favor in a little bit. But then Mr. Yo capable of getting that castle, securing the gold, and therefore able to secure the win.
Poof. Winning with Hindustanis versus China is pretty sick, man.
It is.
It is sick, you know. Like it's like a 1.5 victory. You know what I mean? Like this one. I mean, it's still one game, you know. But poof, like just look, he still have Chinese, Portuguese, Malay, and it's true that Franks is the 4th pick, but he has won with Hindustanis, man. You say that this the 7 pick? No, it's the last pick.
Last one.
The last one. And he played with the 7 and the 8 pick, and he's still 2-1 ahead.
Yeah.
That's solid, man.
Yeah, Mr. Yo is definitely in a very, very good situation, and it's just by the way you look at these games, right? The first 3 games give you a clear indicator how the playstyle of Mr. Yo is. It's not super aggressive. No, he likes to play very strategical there, macro orientated, and it's just beautiful to watch, man, because you know it's a little bit different compared to, I would say, how the most players are playing on these maps. And it's just a masterclass to see how well the decision making is by Mr. Yo. And yeah, it brings us a little bit of different games, but very good ones.
And we have now the next game, guys. And the next game is with very bad civilizations. Mr. Yo, China, TaToH Malians. You know, so both are picking their top tier saves. Top tier saves. My goodness! Jordi, I have to say. Oh my god, my goodness.
Man, when we saw the draft, I said I was hoping for Chinese against Malians to see how these two civilizations fare against each other. And that's what we are going to see now, man. So I am very, very hyped for that one.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Thank you so much, Mr. Cuban Dude, for that crazy support. Pretty sick support. My goodness was for the support, Jordan, and for the civilizations, you know. Because now it's, it's gonna be sick. Game number 4, and now we want TaToH to win this game because at 2-2, you know, 1 game for each player. Come on.
No, I wouldn't mind a 4-3, you know? Like,
but
winning 4-3 would be the ideal situation.
All right, Chinese, Mr. Yo on the left, and also Chinese civilization, well, in the south. And then in the north, TaToH as a Malians. Jordan, what civilization do you prefer on those two? Because many people has picked both them as the first.
I personally prefer Chinese a little bit more because I feel like they, no matter how much Malians have been buffed, I still think that Chinese are a little bit stronger. However, this heavily depends on the laming at the beginning. And TaToH is already sending his scout forward, and he just barely misses his 2 sheep here. And it is very likely that he goes to the either direction to the right-hand side.
Okay,
that would be disastrous for him. That would really be disastrous for him.
Yeah, because
that is costly time.
Look at the location.
He goes for it.
Yeah. This happened a lot because you think that it's gonna be where the cliff is, but there's a cliff, so they cannot be TCs. It's in the other side completely. So now TaToH can't lame at all. As soon as he see the cliff, if he's gonna find the cliff, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not in the right spot." But he's not gonna see.
Yeah. But what confuses me, man, is he saw 1 deer.
Correct.
He saw 1 deer. So if he sees 1 deer, he should feel like, my opponent must be close by, right? And now he obviously realizes, oh shit, I should have gone the other direction.
Yeah.
I think it is a little bit of a misplay by TaToH, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because the zebra, as soon as you see that he's not just there, you need to go and move to the left instead of to the right. And then he can now find it. Well, he still can find ships if he's going. He still didn't take the 2 ships because he's pushing the zebras. I think TaToH shouldn't give up already. But well, he's going for his own economy, you know?
Yeah, I think it's better because at this point you have already missed the time where having a successful lane is very, very high in terms of likelihood. And now it is safer to go back, secure your own resources, and just play a standard. Because, yeah, Chinese, if they are able to open completely standard, then I don't think there are too many civilizations that can compete with them. Malians is obviously one that can do, but ideally TaToH was hoping for a bit of a different opening.
Okay, do we see how he's still pushing all the deers? And as you mentioned, what is going to be the opening? It's going to be 4th games in a row, Mr. Yo, with a scout opening?
I think so. I think he will open scouts as well.
Yeah. But you know what, Jordan? I like this a lot because people have said, well, man, you made a map that is the same and so on. You cannot go scout. You cannot go scout. We're watching a quarterfinals. And the player that is leading right now, only scouts opening. You can do any strategy if you execute well, Mr. Jordan.
Exactly. And, Mr. shows that it is possible. However, TaToH, we will see something from him we haven't seen so far in this set. He will play very aggressive with a very fast uptime. It will be archers. I don't expect any militia from him at all because he goes for the gold mining camp or mining camp instead of the barrack as the second Dark Age building. And that is an indicator that it will be directly into archers instead of the militia.
Okay, let's see. He has the mining camp, as you can see, guys. And he's gonna go up, Mr. Yo? No, I thought he was going to go up. Mr. Yo has 25 seconds LTC. TaToH might go up now, 19 population. And if he can, without the loom, maybe? No, he has the loom already, by the way. Yeah. Uh-oh. TaToH is handling the TC.
Build order is not the best for TaToH. Definitely not. Yeah, this was a little bit disastrous because he didn't push the deer in. He was going for lame. And if you go for such a tight build, you need to have the deer in order for the
a question.
Force. And
Jordan, when you have this, why you don't adapt? MBL do this. And then if he has to go up 22, 23, he's going. And then adapt. Because right now, you have lost half ability. So maybe it's better to go up 20 instead of 19 and idle TC 0.
Yes, it is definitely better. Right? No question about it. It sometimes is hard as a player to have a 100% feel on how much food is missing to go up. And then all of a sudden it's 15 seconds, then obviously you would say, okay, it makes more sense to build another villager and to delay my uptime by 10 seconds. So yeah, the start is catastrophic for TaToH for the professional standard. And Mr. Yo on the other side, it looks like Scout opening again, Mr. Mem.
Okay, but you scare me. You were a little bit too far, no? Catastrophic. You are Jordan. Catastrophic, man. I'm about to call my therapist. I need this psycho now because I'm falling depressed, man.
The psycho, man.
Yeah, I need it, man. I really need it. And now look at Mr. Yo here. Sorry, TaToH with the archer range.
Yeah. Yes. I'm very surprised by the fact that the archer range is not placed in front of the main gold. I personally don't like it. I think the archer range should be there. I think what TaToH is thinking about is you want to have the archer range as close as possible toward your opponent. And the way he placed it is a little bit closer. So I understand that thought process as well. Yeah, I'm curious now because Mr. Yo, literally up 2 villagers. We don't have to talk about that one. Maybe even a little bit more than 2. So this is the best start Chinese can have. And a very bad start for the Malian player. So the get-go, better for China, better for Mr. Yo here. And now with the scouts, he's going to be able to apply the pressure. TaToH has secured himself with the economy walls. So that's nice. However, archer range will follow up by Mr. Yo very soon as well. And then most likely what we will see is TaToH going for archers plus stable versus scouts and skirms from Mr. Yo. And that is going to be a very interesting battle to see.
Yeah, now we're gonna see more army in feudally probably. As you can see, the 3 scouts are already there for Mr. Yo. He's fully walled, but TaToH, he has the gold wall, the berries are walled as well, and if he's not walled, he's very close to the town center. 3 scouts are going close, the wood is close too. And he's gonna commit to try to kill a villager. He's gonna kill, oh my god, he's killing a villager already. And that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Mr. Yo is in a deadly position right now, Mr. Jordan. I don't know if you agree.
Villagers. Man, 4 villagers! 4!
Yeah.
Difference. 4!
Yeah, but relax, man. I hate when people overhype, man. I like calm caster, man. Seriously, Jordan. Please, can you relax a little bit, man? Thank you. Oh, come on, Jordan.
Villagers!
Okay, man. Okay. Unbelievable, man.
Crazy.
Seriously, man. Oh my god. I want Oxford English and calm caster. Okay, Mr. Jordan. Anyway, he's going out.
Right? Jordan, you can join casting, but please hold yourself down, okay?
Yeah. Johnny, relax, man. Okay, but now this can be good. This fletching, and he can definitely compensate this and come back from those villages. The scout value now is huge against those skirmishes. Let's see if he's gonna be able to take it. Would you go for the village? I would go for the skirms.
Yeah, definitely go for the skirms, but look at how effectively Mr. was able to shut this one down. And, you know, as you said, the scout is the most important unit here for TaToH. And it has low HP because it engaged into another scout fight. So this is already very, very rough for TaToH. And he's not really finding the villager kills which he was seeking.
Yeah, and he's getting even more idle to see TaToH now. Yo lost the first game. Since then, do you remember a mistake for Mr. Yo?
No. Mr. Yo is not the kind of person who does mistakes.
No mistake, man.
It's just
the hell?
No mistake.
He takes the scout
now.
down.
The scout goes down.
What the hell? Coming with the skirmishes, he's 5 billions ahead. Already used with the economy. Now you can hype, Jordan. Let's go.
5 villagers, man. 5.
My goodness. My goodness, Jordan.
5.
You are high for the rest of the tournaments, man. Let's go.
No. I'm very hyped for this set. But if I see 5 villager discrepancy between those two players at this stage of this game, you can hype it, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy. Now he keep going. Look at the archers now with the spear, but he's coming with the skirms. Those skirms also with fletching. TaToH should add a stable, or you think if he's adding? Oh, he has the stable and he's coming with the scouts. I like it. He has to. He has to make the scouts. He's coming. Good micro here by TaToH. TaToH still have more army. And remember one thing: the army that TaToH is gonna have now, it's better. But Joe is going to be wall at home. And that's gonna make the aggression a lot more complicated for the TaToH, Mr. Jordan.
Look at, ma'am, I have to point this out.
Go.
So what Mr. Yo did is, he went back even though he didn't see the stable. Why? Because he had the feeling that his opponent has transitioned to a stable already. And this is just such a clutch play by Mr. Yo. Yeah, on point. No mistake done by him whatsoever. The only potential where I could see him blundering is on the wood line if he opens that one. Yeah, no, it will not happen because there is still enough wood remaining. And Mr. Yo definitely will be the first one to up to Castle Age. And I wonder what his gameplay is going to be because he needs to switch to a different unit here.
The reaction, I mean, he still lost a village, but the reaction was instant reaction by Yo. Okay, didn't wait at all. He's doing the tone watch. I think TaToH is gonna match up the time to go up because Malian Seco, when he's doing the market, is gonna be sick. I don't like that market. Why he's not doing it? Well, he's doing a house. Okay, now I understand. So it's perfect. And now the timing again. The momentum is for TaToH. No, it's not for TaToH. It's for Yo because Mr. Yo is clicking up to Castle Age right now, Mr. Jordan.
You see? He still has villagers in the TC queued up. Oh no! He queues another villager!
What?
He queues another villager!
Where? No.
Mr. Yo does. He literally... Oh, TaToH is up faster! TaToH is faster!
But why he's not...
God.
Why he didn't click it? What happened, Jordan?
No.
You're dying, man. What the hell? I mean, he's not a... I'm telling you, he's not a co-caster with the dip. He's going crazy, man. Jordi! What is this, man?
No, but you know, things like that make me go crazy. Because as a player...
I can see.
As a player, you want to go to the next stage as soon as possible. Sometimes you even idle it. And Mr. Yo should have been so much faster to Castle Age, and now we see this. So that's crazy. So TaToH definitely has something going for him again. Like economy-wise, yes, he is in a worse position. However, he is raiding the woodline all the time. This is looking not too bad for TaToH anymore.
No. And he has more population. Maybe one TC push, doing the Krobos.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what he's going to do. Remember that also Malians got Ballistic 80% up faster, you know, with the amount of archers he has. Ballistic here could be deadly because the wood for Yo is exposed and we won a 2-2. 3-1 it will be very dangerous. Very dangerous at 3-1 here, Mr. Jordan. I don't know what you think. We need a 2-2 or Yo is gonna be so close and it's gonna be so difficult for TaToH, and we won the 4-3 series. Vamos!
Yeah, absolutely. Wanna see it. We definitely want to see it. However, TaToH, He needs to pull the triggers now. He needs crossbows. He needs botkin arrow. And he needs to flood the field with knights. If he's going to be capable of doing that, then he's on a good situation. And what Mr. Yo needs to get is a TC in front of the main stone. He needs that as soon as possible. If he's capable of getting that, then he's in a good situation as well. Now we see the +2 armor upgrade for Mr. Yo. And this in theory should not work against crossbow and camels.
Yeah, but TaToH is not doing camels at the moment. He's doing extra TC and university, so he might go ballistic as we were talking. The knights are gonna be +2. I think few camels need to be sent. If he's not sending the camels, it's gonna be a problem, or it can be a problem. The TC is the... My goodness, this Caucasus is not only getting hype, he's also accurate with all the predictions. Jordan, who are you, man? Look at the TC, exactly in that spot. Sick. Sick by Mr. Jordan. And now look at the knights, and he laughed. Such a troll.
Yeah, it's like another day in the office, man.
Yeah,
another day in
okay.
the office.
I can see. But he's denying the goal. And then, this is the second attempt, guys, to Jordan. How many villages on goal, Mr. Jordan, now for Mr. Yo?
0!
Yes, he's learning fast. My goodness, he's learning fast. As you can see, it can be improved, Jordan, by the way, but still, it's fine.
I know. It's like I felt strange when I said it. I felt strange.
Scout on those crows. He's gonna take those farmers or not? He's doing a good job. TaToH is doing an amazing job, being really, really aggressive. And the most important here, Jordan, delaying a lot of economy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what Mr. Yo is trying to do now is getting us around onto this crossbows, and he's going to clean this army up completely.
Okay, he should go away with the scout. I thought he was going to stay a little bit in front. He needs to take some knights, at least kill the skirmishers.
Look at the pathing! Look at the pathing, man. Did you see it?
Perfect pathing. very smooth, man. You didn't see it? Smooth? What you talking, Jordan? Jordan, you cannot talk about the pathing, okay? Let's move on.
I'm always getting crazy when I see that. Like, it bugs me. But yeah, anyway, army has been cleaned up. 47 villages against 48. Economy a little bit better for Mr. Yo. He has 650 wood in bank. There is going to be a third TC going to come very, very soon. And yeah, it will be full cavalry fight now because no crossbows on the field anymore except 3 for TaToH, and that's not good enough for him.
Jordan, check the knights now. He has knights +2. TaToH is gonna make only 3 camels. If Mr. Yo is going, yeah, he has stone centers, but it right now does have a great army at home. And you don't want to fight against China in this kind of approach. Mr. Yo can start. Ooh, Sminy stone already. No, he cancel actually. Okay, and go for the wood upgrade. I like it. Okay, he's fine. The camels, but the camels are without bloodlines, only +1. The knights are much stronger, and he can raid. He's coming there. He has the stone center. By the way, several things that I don't like here. TaToH is trying to do, again, a little bit of everything. He did the university and where's ballistic. So it's a lot of resources he's spending and he's not really using. And he went for the crossbows. He lost all the crossbows. So right now, a lot smoother again, Mr. Yo.
Absolutely. The thing is, TaToH made the decision to get university at the moment where he still had the crossbows. But yeah, now it doesn't really pay off, that investment. I like the fact that he did not go for ballistics, but because he realized, okay, crossbows are going to die here. He's also raiding with 1 crossbow here, and he could kill a villager here onto that farm. Maybe is he killing that villager? He's killing the villager now. No! He's not.
These hype casters, guys, I lie seriously. My goodness. Okay, look at those camels now with the knight and the crossbow. He's gonna be able to take it or not? He's going back. He's going back a little bit. You are having fun, right, Jordan? I love to cast with you because we have a lot of fun. That's crucial. But he converted a knight. He still has to be careful. 63 villages for both. Okay, it seems that he's just trying to go TaToH with some more economy and now adding more stables. Maybe time to spam camels now with the Malians. Malians Echo is also very strong. 3 villages behind only. Well, but he has wheelbarrow, even Mr. Yo. He has Chinese. This is scary. I mean, TaToH need to play perfect right now, or Mr. Yo, look at the score. I mean, hopefully he's not gonna check the score, but KD 28-11, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, and also the upgrades on the calf is just better for Mr. Yo. And the camels obviously are a great counter unit against the knights from Mr. Yo. But I think what Mr. Yo should do now is don't even build camels yourself. Transition into Chukanu Halberdier and build the castle here in the front on the big hill.
He's coming!
He will.
Oof! Situation for TaToH. He probably was reading that he was going to come, but Joe is not taking any risk. He's doing the castle in top of that hill. He could go a lot farther and make a lot of damage, but you can see how Joe is playing safe. You know, in other situation I would say, I don't like it. I think I can apply like TaToH, and when you are in this solid position, why to risk, Jordan?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He has already secured 2 relics himself as well. And Chinese with Chukanu and Halberdier is deadly. What is Mali is really going to do against that, right? It's going to be a tough thing to go for it. I think with Malians you're kind of forced into siege onager there. Otherwise you cannot really compete against that.
Work champions and bomber cannons. Champions +7. You know, the extra armor, bomber cannons. It can work.
I would not say so. Because champions of Chinese would counter that as well, right? With Chukanus behind. That's just a deadly combination.
Yeah.
So, I don't see that really happening. And Mr. Yo's economy is just flourishing right now. 90 villagers with Bosa, Wheelbarrow, 4 TCs. Malian's economy right now with 3 TCs. A little bit less villagers. I'm pretty sure Mr. Yo is going to be the first one to go up to Imperial Age as well. And now with the Chukanus, he's going to have a field day here.
Yeah, well,
look at the tower. Love the tower.
Yeah, to protect the goal is far from the castle here. You can see he's coming with the camels. The mango is going to be there. The tower is going to be there. And I wouldn't be surprised that he's even doing guard tower to protect this goal. The tower is fantastic. Now he needs to go back and he's going. He has more army, but guys, chain Barden armor now for TaToH. He's behind 15 villages more for Joe. Look at the economy. Who is this player? He started losing the first game and he's just dominating like crazy the next 3, Mr. Jordan. Just total domination, really.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is very, very scary because Mr. Yo has managed to get himself such a beautiful position onto the map. And if he's up to Imperial Age, exactly. And what is he doing? He's throwing away the army. Mr. Yo is. He has to retreat here as soon as possible.
He's still fine, I think. Yeah. Like, he has the tower, he has the 2 monks. Well, maybe it's not that fine. Oh, but he lost the mangle. Okay, he's doing ballistic.
We have reached... Yeah, sorry, Beth.
No, the problem is, Jordan, that you're overexcited. It's okay, I can understand you, you know? I mean, but, you know, okay, what I like it here is that you can see, guys, how Jordan loves so much the game and the good moments. Because his teammate... It's playing. Obviously, he wants him to win, but he still enjoy with the fact that the most important here is the gameplay, the tournament, you know, the semi-final itself, and how the players are playing. And for that reason, we have to say props to Jordan. Don't forget, guys, to follow him in his channel. You have in the title, you know, follow him. You probably all know him, but if you didn't know him, follow him right now, because Jordan, you're amazing, amigo. Let's go, Mr. Jordan.
Thanks for the shout-out, Bev. I appreciate it. But yeah, as you said, like, this game is so much fun, right? And both players are giving us such a treat with their playstyles. And I just feel like, you know, TaToH now managed to get a nice forward castle. That is the best castle I've seen in a long, long time. However, his opponent is up to Imperial Age. 50 seconds remaining until he reaches that. And TaToH, he is not even close to going up to Imperial Age.
Not only that, check Mr. Yo economy. He's up to Imperial with 3,000 gold in the bank. 3,000 gold in the bank, man. You know, he can give gold. He can have gold for the next game even. What the hell? 3,000 gold, seriously. Mr. Yo, 4 relics. We didn't point out, and ladies and gentlemen, what the hell TaToH can do right now? GG call. This is total domination by Yo. What is this, Jordan?
This is just crazy. You know, there was a moment where TaToH, when he was able to harass the woodline in Feudal Age, and he kind of pushed Mr. Yo away from that. I had a feeling, honestly, that he's going to be able to make it, to equalize the set. But I didn't think about Mr. Yo's strength here. It was just a blast to watch Mr. Yo here, and you know the way how he is capable of defending in those crucial moments is just an art for itself.
It's not normal. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, well, we have to remember that Mr. Yo has been able to do crazy things and crazy tournaments against pretty much everyone in the community, against
Absolutely.
all the players, against Viper, Hera, against all, you know. So his today seems to be one of those days, right? Because no mistakes, man. Like seriously.
Yeah, and that, you know, I felt that the last time I played against Mr. Yo in the tournament, it's just he doesn't do mistakes. It's kind of like Viper. Viper doesn't do mistakes as well. However, Viper seems to be a little bit faster than Mr. Yo, right? So that's why I think Mr. Yo is worse than Viper. But they're so similar in terms of the way they approach the game. And you know, when I was playing against Mr. Yo, it felt like, okay, one single mistake by me, and I will lose the game. Because Mr. Yo doesn't lose or doesn't do any mistakes. And this is going to be showcased, or this is showcased in this set again. TaToH is playing very well, but Mr. Yo feels like he just plays a little bit smoother, a little bit more decisive, and has, you know, the right answers to every single situation. And I think the civs for Mr. Yo still look pretty good here.
Yeah, we're checking now
Portuguese,
the
Malay.
I'm showing now to the viewers the prize pool distribution of the tournament, which is not bad at all. 20k for the winner, 20k for the winner, 12,000, 8k. You know, there is possibility also to increase the prize pool. You know, if we reach the goals, then we will start to increase the prize pool as well. So, but still, this prize pool is definitely not terrible at all, as you can see today. We have now this series, and then after this one, Hera versus Winchester. Remember that tomorrow we have at the same time than today, 14 GMT, the winner of this series versus the winner of the next series. That's the first semifinal, and then the second semifinal, the Viper versus Matrix. Guys, remember, you didn't hear me call MPL Matrix?
I do, but I always find that very amusing.
Okay. And then, well, the whole playoffs, how the playoffs are going, as you can see, well, this can be pretty sick. No matter who is going to be there, Jordi, it's going to be amazing because the players left are just really strong.
Yeah, this, you know, I feel like Age of Empires 2 has been as competitive as it has ever been, and this also is shown in this tournament because sometimes we see certain upsets, like for example, TaToH against Liri, right? No one really expected such a 3-0 for TaToH, but it just shows how close the field is. And, you know, if you're having top 8 in S-tier tournament, even the top 16, then you know you have the highest quality of Age of Empires 2.
Yeah. I want to ask something, Mr. Yo. Someone has seen the third place match and he said, "Oh, that's terrible." Would you like to play a third place match if you know that in a best of 5 you can win $2,000?
I would not complain about that one, man. Honestly.
Right? I mean, a third place match is bad if it's $200 different, or is the same price, or it's just to fill time. Yeah. But it's $2,000 difference.
It's
for a best of 5, insane. Jordan. I mean, I don't know. You know.
Absolutely. Like, I would play that one, man. If you're missing players, let me know.
Okay. Anyway, Mr. Yo, Portuguese TaToH polls. Oh boy, polls.
Okay. Interesting. Portuguese should be the favorite here, but you know, polls. The thing is, TaToH, he has been a polls lover for a long time already. He has always been saying, "Hey guys, polls." Like, he has always promoting the civilization. And then there was a time where polls kind of was, even for short term, a first pick because they were so strong. And they have been nerfed a little bit, from 10% to 8% in terms of the farm disposal, in terms of the food. And also, you know, on open maps, they are very tricky to play, especially if we have a forward berries. But that's not the case here for TaToH.
No, so it's not the case.
This is very good for TaToH in terms of the map. Also, forests are in the front very nicely as well, so he can easily wall that as well. TaToH only has to think about how is he going to secure the left side where the main goal is.
Yeah, I mean, you know what we have not seen yet from TaToH? His full feudal aggression. And I wouldn't mind that this is a game with a civilization that, why not? Try to go all in with Poles, because, I don't know, but the longer the games goes, I see Portuguese more and more dangerous. So why not to go really aggressive? And if you explore and see that Mr. Yo, but that, by the way, is doing first the mill, which I like it a lot, and taking the berries in front that are on top of that hill, this is very smart. You have a bad berries, because this is a really bad berries, and you say, let's take it right away.
This is so smart,
right?
By Mr.
Yeah,
so smart. For those people who don't know that, obviously Portuguese get wood by gathering berries as well. 1/3 of the total amount of the berries collected is also deposited into your wood count. So if you carry 3 or collect 3 berry food, then you get 1 wood. So with that way, he guarantees himself that bonus as fast as possible, which is always, I would say, the best thing to go for. And he also gets the berries gone as fast as possible as well. And if they are exposed like that, then that is just a masterful play. So good to point that one out, man.
Any chance here to try to go many times on tower ranch with poles here? Do you think he could do some damage? Getting in consideration that if you mine a stone also, I mean, some aggression, if you mine a stone, you are getting gold. I don't know. I feel that TaToH need to do something out of the box. If you play a standard,
the thing is,
I don't know. Yeah, go on.
It would be in theory an option. Oh, Mr. Yo getting... Mr. Yo taking the hits from the Rhino pretty heavily. He should be able to save that villager. But well... Ooh, that was close.
Almost.
No, anyway, coming back...
Almost.
Yeah, almost. Coming back to the question, man. In theory, I would say it's not really an option at this stage. Let me explain you why. There are 2 factors. First factor is that your opponent will most likely with Portuguese open archers. And archers is a great tool to fight against men-at-arms and towers. If he opens scouts, then there would be some potential. Second thing is the main gold of Mr. Yo isn't back. So it's really hard to tackle that one. If it was in the front in theory, and he goes archers and you are able to deny that, then that would be the perfect situation for the post player with the man-at-arm opening.
TaToH.
Yes.
It has the berries there, and now he's gonna go to the opposite side one more time.
Yeah.
Not gonna find him early. Oh boy.
Don't really expect your opponent to be on that side if you're spawning there. I actually think if he will go to the south. He will see Yo's base when he's in feudal age.
Yeah. Yeah, but Mr.
Okay,
Yo...
he sees the stone. He sees the stone now.
No? But Mr. Yo has explored already everything. Has explored. Yeah. He went Axo to that side that TaToH is going now, and then he has find it already. His opponent, and no, even if he sees the stone, he's still going to the other side. Oh my god. Well,
yeah.
Opposite.
This is complete disastrous for TaToH. Okay. He will find Mr. Yo so late, and he doesn't really have a good indicator as well that shows him that Mr. Yo is on the other side. Right, this is super bad. And Mr. Yo, oh no, never mind. He will not open archers. He will go for scouts opening here.
Okay. No. Yeah. It's mining gold, no? It's mining gold. No.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
It's mining gold.
Okay.
It's mining gold, and he's doing now the barrack. He does have the wood to make an archery range. He will get it, but right now the build order for Yo maybe is a little bit... Nah, he's gonna be close to do it, but he will have to wait a little bit. Nah, it's just a few seconds, but still.
The thing is... I feel like Mr. Yo adapted here. He scouted the map and he saw TaToH being fully walled, and therefore he decided against the scout opening, which I personally would value as the right decision here, because the scouts are not going to be capable of doing anything there. And with the archers, you have a little bit more potential there, especially if you think about scalability into Castle Age. So yeah, now the scouts are meeting each other, and TaToH will obviously try to get the kill here onto Mr. Yo's scout. He has a HP advantage, so maybe he's going to be capable of making something work here. And yeah, 17 against 25. TaToH will clean up that scout, and that is already a win for TaToH.
Yeah, but TaToH, yeah, he's gonna take it. But TaToH probably think that his opponent is going as scouts too, because he's not going for, he's walling everything. He's going for horse collar. He's gonna make, well, Pulse Echo. He's gonna go Pulse Economy. While his opponent, Yo, is already with archer range, gonna have the Blastsmith, and TaToH won't have any military building. So, what to do in this situation? And you don't have also a stone inside, so you cannot mine a stone if you wanna make some towers. Your goal is outside. I hate this situation for TaToH.
I'm a little bit surprised by Mr. Yo's fletching timing. Like, I don't think that is useful at all. Like, if he's capable of getting himself continuous villager production, then I would say it is still okay-ish, but yeah, usually you don't want to get fletching that fast. And yeah, I'm not sure. Like, he's going to be able to harass the woodline from TaToH a little bit, so that's going to be good for Mr. Yo. But TaToH on the other side, adding a stable now, so he's going to be able to get scouts out very, very soon, and his folwark is in a beautiful position as well. So that reminds me a little bit of the map or the game between Viper and Vivi, the last game yesterday, where he was pulsed and he just built the folwark in the nowhere.
Yeah. Well, it's better now for TaToH because he did the folwark in a very good position. You know, but then the following is more or less the same. He's doing now a scout. Obviously, not gonna do too much damage with this. And he's doing now a tower to protect the wood. Yeah. But after that one, stone walls in the... Oh, he's gonna go then full feudal or what? Because you don't have gold. And you don't have a stone also to mine. That tower is not being up yet. Okay, he's gonna be up in a moment, but he's been annoying here, Mr. Yo. Yeah, he's been annoying for sure. Okay, population is still TaToH now. A little bit ahead in terms of the village. Did he make Tone Watch? Yeah, he did Tone Watch, Mr. Yo. That's why he's 1 village behind. Okay. And he has the scout coming and going with archers. He's gonna be walled completely, TaToH. But how do you defend your gold and your stone, Jordan? Because I don't see the way that he can defend here the stone and the gold.
I think what TaToH is thinking of is he's running into the spear. That is obviously very painful. I think what TaToH is thinking of is going full fuel age for now with scouts and skirms.
Oh.
And then yeah, TaToH is playing a little bit sloppy, I have to say, taking a lot of hits from those spearmen, and that's not something he can afford. And he continuously produces scouts. So, man, you have been asking for the feudal play by TaToH, and it kind of looks like this could be the game where he's transitioning into that.
Yeah, but I'm starting to be worried about the Mr. Yo economy. You know, he's doing the Blasphemy, he's doing the archery range. He's gonna go feudal for sure. He's doing everything he needs here, but he's losing already HP. He's gonna lose, almost losing another one. He definitely has to go aggro. He has potential to make the fletching now because he didn't use the gold, but other than that, well, he has the skirms. He's gonna come with a lot of army now, Mr. Yo. 3 spears, 8 archers. You need more army. TaToH, he has only 1 skirmisher. This is looking difficult. I don't know how he's gonna be able to counter if he's breaking in. Mr. Jordan, you gotta tell me.
Oh, nice save by Mr. Yo. Nice save. Wow.
Oh my god.
That was really, really clutch.
Okay.
And yeah, as you say, now with the skirms and scouts, Mr. Yo has to understand what's going on very, very soon. Otherwise, he could get overwhelmed pretty heavily with this skirm scout play. He needs to get a stable out himself as soon as possible. But that's not something Mr. Yo is thinking of right now. And I see TaToH in a very good position now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his position.
Okay, he's coming with the scouts. He's gonna make the market right now. TaToH. Ooh, if he find those villages, he find those villages in the north. This is the moment where now TaToH can really come back in this game. Taking these villages is gonna be something huge. Quite a lot of villages here, and as you mentioned, good position here for TaToH. Need to kill the spear right away, and then finish all those villages, Jordan.
Absolutely, and he's taking not only 3 villagers, but also villagers that gather 30 food respectively. So 90 foot going down the drain as well. This is such a disastrous position for Mr. Yo right now.
Yeah, he's taking them all. Those skirmishes are with +1/+1, going aggressive, more army. Yo, has the army is still forward. And now the problem is, you need houses to defend the TC. He has no village there. He's gonna commit, he's gonna dive in because he knows that in the TC usually is nothing. But look at the village from TaToH in the very set. Village idle. The economy is not super smooth. I don't want to lose there. Jordan, that economy is not what you want. And TaToH is with 7 villages more, but Mr. Yo is on the way to Castle, and he's gonna have knights on the field. And at this point, TaToH is still not mining any goal. This is, with better score for TaToH, not looking great at the moment.
Not looking great. He could get some pickoffs onto the archers though, so that per se is not so bad. I mean, the skirms, they have +1 armor already, right? So they can make things happen here. However, the army size of Mr. Yo with the archers is just a little bit better here. And now, yeah,
now
Mr. Yo has to really think about, is he going to wall him in? No, it's not going to happen.
Now he can clean. Now he can clean, but TaToH need to really do the market, need to do something. He has a lot of wood. He's now mining gold. He should clean these archers. It's very important to clean those archers because now Mr. Yo is 30 seconds away for being up. He has the score lead, but I'm sure that TaToH knows that his opponent is up to Castle. He's gonna make more forward. And remember that even if it looks like he's so far to be up, with Paul's economy, that can change a lot. But now he will need the spears. He's double stable. How do you stop now cheaper knights from Portuguese? You need full spears, man. And towers.
Especially, yeah. Portuguese shine in these kind of situations as well because they have cheaper knights, they have cheaper monks as well. And look at what TaToH is doing. He's forced to commit more to fuel age, and that's not really something he want to do right now. And TaToH was thinking about going for the armor upgrade onto the scouts, but
he canceled.
He realizes, okay, my opponent is not onto archers. I will not do that. And yeah, these 3 scouts commit, but I don't think they're going to achieve anything as they don't have any fuel upgrades right now. And the skirms, they are very, very ballsy, aren't they?
Okay, I like what he's doing. Look at with the gold minus, he's just walling those. You can see how TaToH economy is just exploding now, and he's gonna go up very soon to Castle Age. Yeah, Paul's farms are just working very good now. Still no upgrades for Yo, and TaToH is on the way to Castle Age, but he need to hold. Those gold miners, sadly with the hill, is complicated to defend, but he's having a spears, you need a tower. He's sending 3 archers, only 3 archers. He's doing the tower now. He's gonna make skirmishes. Well, he's gonna make it or not. He's sending few archers. The knights are coming. This can be the game. This can be the game. This can be the game. TaToH doesn't have the timing and the momentum. Well, Mr. Yo has absolutely everything here. And TaToH is not gonna make these towers. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Yo with the total and brutal domination. Jordan.
Yeah, this was crazy. You know, man, when I saw the 3 villagers being picked off by TaToH, I felt like, okay, this is now his timing. He is fully secured at home, but the biggest issue for him was that the gold and the stone were so exposed, and Mr. Yo able to have a great Castle Age timing, great economy behind it, and then switching into the 2 stable. You know, it was just clutch play from Mr. Yo.
Oh, great, man.
You know,
yeah.
Man, I'm scared for the others because Mr. Yo is showing up in this tournament.
How he played today. Some people is asking in the chat, is early resign? What do you think? Is early resign, Jordan? It's not early resign. It was over, man. It was destruction, man. He was not even in Castle. It's what TaToH was going to do. He had no gold, no stone. Exactly. He has nothing to do here. Nothing to do.
You know, in theory, if he would be capable of getting the tower up and securing the gold income somehow, buying himself time. Yeah, even then, like, he's so exposed and nah, man, it was over. It was over.
Yeah. I'm going to interview Mr. Yo. Be right back in a moment, Mr. Jordan.
Okay, enjoy.
Okay, guys, here we are with Mr. Yo, with the winner of the series. You are, Mr. Yo, in the semifinals. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But I have to tell you something really, really important, Mr. Yo. Yesterday,
Okay.
you lied to me.
What?
You told
Why?
me it was going to be a very tough series and very long, and you won for one, man.
Well, it's tough, but
You
not
know
as
what I
long
mean.
as I
I'm joking.
expected.
Yeah. I mean, how did you feel? Because you lost the first game, and honestly, the next four, your performance, barely mistakes.
Well, after losing first game, and I always like be more calm down when I lose. So
Really?
yeah, it was actually better to lose the first game for me.
Why that? Can you explain us what is that process?
Well, I'm a weird person, that's why.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain, but when I lose the first game, I just feel better. You know.
Okay. So okay, Mr. Weird, I'm gonna call you now. All right, I'm joking, of course. And how happy you feel to be in the top 4 in King of the Desert? Not only for what it means about the prize pool and everything, but top 4 already, and with a victory like this. How is the feeling for Mr. Yo right now?
First, I have more prize, which is great, amazing, to be honest. And I'm really happy to reach the semifinal, which is my mini goal for this tournament. And I'm also happy that I have the chance to play against Hera if he doesn't lose to Winchester, because we have some history, and I want to take revenge.
Oh my God! So you won Hera in the semifinals.
Yeah, actually, I won Licks, but Hera is here, so.
I won Licks. Okay. Well, that is a better answer. So yes, okay. Mr. Yo, let's analyze a little bit the games. Okay, Magiars versus TaToH. In the position it was, I was talking with Jordan, that was my co-caster. Honestly, with all the walls and going with the approach you did, TaToH is probably a better civilizations there, no?
Yeah, I can't do anything, to be honest. I have no idea what I should do. I just boom to die.
Yeah.
And he has a perfect map. It's like Breath Forest.
Yeah.
Which is bad for Magyar to attack.
Yeah. It is the only probably close generation that we have seen in the whole tournament.
Pretty much. I agree.
Like, maybe 2, you know? There is that the maps have a 5% possibility to have that generation.
Okay.
And we got it.
I'm going to buy lottery again.
Yeah. Anyway, then we go with France versus Vietnam. Honestly, when there was a hole, it snowballed from there for TaToH.
For me.
Do you remember the hole with the scout there was a hole in his base and you went inside with the scout?
Yeah. True. That's huge. He lost a villager, but lost 4 scouts. I'm not sure if that's a good trade, but I guess I did enough damage to his economy.
Yeah, because after that, you just go directly into 2 extra TC, monetary, even a siege workshop. For Franks, that's the ideal position.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Hindustani's Chinese. What was your plan in that game? Because China, in theory, is top civilization, and Hindustanis has not been picked at all in the tournament.
Yeah, that's what my chat always tell me, don't pick Indian, but somehow I just figure this ship can be bad, right? It can be bad. And I don't know, somehow I feel like he was going to pick Chinese or Malian after the what was the last game? Vietnam game. So
Portuguese and Poles the last.
Yeah. Then I thought Indian should be a good pick.
Okay. And it worked out. But
and then I did some laming, right?
Yeah.
I stole some sheep.
Couple of sheep. You got a couple of sheep that for Chinese is also very important.
Yes.
Yeah, very important. And from there, then you were feeling that, okay, with some skirmishes, I do the castles, then I will have the economy lead, and then what China can do there in that position is the only good scenario that probably Hindustanis have.
Yeah, it is. And I even noticed Indian has redemption in the middle of the game when I go to the tech trees, as always. And
You didn't know?
then I realized, no, I didn't know.
Okay.
I
Oh
struck
my
the tech
God.
trees in game, and
Okay.
then my original plan was going skirmisher and maybe mangonel micro against him. Then I saw that I had redemption, so I just went for monks as well.
Okay. Do you think he needed to go this aggressive, or he could have played more standard? Let's say.
Mm, I mean, when he saw me making monks and converting his mangonel, that's the point when he should just go back and boom and try to take control of the map. I think that would be better.
Okay. And then you pick China in the next one, China versus Malians, and we have seen how China is still being so powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Like bet more than Malians. Malians is very good, yeah, but China looks like it's still one step ahead.
Yeah, if you can name anything from from China, you just don't have that chance to win. I guess so.
And honestly, I feel that Mr. Yo was feeling already that when he saw that his opponent is Poles, you got the series, right? You got that feeling or not?
No.
No? Do you think it was a...
Why would I?
No? You don't think that Portuguese is much better than Poles?
No. Post can be really dangerous, and if he has a proper map, and actually it was dangerous. Like if TaToH didn't have a goal in the front, and
True.
if he has a goal in the back, inside his walls, it would still be really dangerous for me.
Okay, that's true.
So I got lucky.
Yeah, okay, so maybe doing the walls a lot a bit farther. Anyway, Mr. Yo, you want Hera then in the semifinals, so the motivation is OP, right? 10 out of 11 out of 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, anything do you want to say? You have a lot of fans in China, of course, but you have a lot of fans here too. So if you want to say anything to the viewers, be my guest and tell whatever you want. And well, for me, congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for the support from you guys. Although I can't see anything, but I can feel it. I can feel it though. Keep it coming. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Yo, good luck tomorrow, and thank you for being as honest and straight as you always are.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, man. Bye-bye. Guys, this is Mr. Yo. Amazing as always, and obviously when he said I'm weird, oh my God, brutal. He has played sick, really, really sick.